mistake, wild plans they made. Voices loud, sharp cutting through the haze. Tune in tight for the podcast craze. Rostov and steak, Rostov and steak. Buckle up now for the noise they make. Rostov and steak, Rostov and steak. No rules here to let the world quake. Lives collide with the wildest schemes, chasing the edge, riding wild streams. Madness brews in their crazy domain, where nothing's real yet everything's insane. Rostov and steak, Rostov and steak. Buckle up now for the noise they make. Rostov and steak, Rostov and steak. No rules here, let the world quake. Lives collide with the wildest schemes, chasing the edge, riding wild streams. Madness brews in their crazy domain, where nothing's real yet everything's insane. Rostov and steak, Rostov and steak. They light the fire every time they break. Rostov and steak, Rostov and steak. Burn it bright and no chance to fake. Fast words fly, sparks in the night. A frenzied rhythm, hearts ignite. Twist and turn, you'll never keep pace. Rostov and steak, they own the space. Rostov and steak, Rostov and steak. Chaos reigns in the paths they take. Rostov and steak, Rostov and steak. Hold on tight for the fun they like. Rostov and steak. Rostov and steak. Rostov and steak. But a real quake. Chaos in the air, lives a mad parade. Rostov and steak, wild plans they made. Voices loud, sharp cutting through the haze. Tune in tight for the podcast craze. Rostov and steak, Rostov and steak. Buckle up now for the noise they make. Rostov and steak, Rostov and steak. No rules here to let the world quake. Lives collide with the wildest schemes, chasing the edge, riding wild streams. Madness brews in their crazy domain, where nothing's real yet everything's insane. Rostov and steak,
Hello, everybody, to Lolcow Aussie. I have got my scene fucked up. Give me 1 second. I know, man. I know. That one wasn't on me. Oh, shit. Work. Work!
Is it working?
No, it's not. I don't think so.
I don't know if they can hear us, but WebTech with the 2 said Dioc.
No, they
Love
can
from Billy.
definitely hear you. We have audio.
Okay, but no, you got it all popped out?
Yeah, it's live on air. Nope.
Are we in a different live on air? You might have to switch over the link, because all of the different studios have different links. It's annoying.
I don't understand.
I
That's the only
know.
one it's showing me. Oh, now it's not showing me any of them. Let's try this one. Ah! There we are. What's up,
Yeah,
guys?
bro. It took me a minute to get used to that as well. That's why I always try to jump into the studio first, just because it's such a pain in the ass.
All right. Well, we've got
It's right.
the wonderful AMAC talking smack here with us today,
Yay.
King Rastoff, and I am Steak. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to all of the Rewind guys, or may I say, Dioc, because that appears to be, what, the word of the night. That is what I'm getting from the Rewinders at the moment. Talk about an amazing fucking episode. I was glued to the fucking my TV
Bro.
for literally the whole fucking thing.
It's been a crazy day.
Yeah.
It's
Off
been a
the rip,
crazy day.
Mr. Boom Pow with the 5 gifted. Oh my god, I love you, dude. You are so cool.
One of the
He's one of-
fucking
he-
best, dude. He just got part of the community. He just hopped in
Yeah.
on Aussie.
Oh, I know.
And since he's been here, he helped me make the thumbnails. The first day, he showed me how to take a picture and get rid of the background, so I didn't just have like the sweet tea
Ah.
thumbnails.
Oh
Right.
God.
I did
Yeah.
the first
Ain't no one
thumbnail,
wants that.
and I was like, oh yeah, this is good. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, this is really fucking bad. Oh no. So I was
You'll
complaining.
get
he
better.
helped
You'll
me.
get better. It took me a while to learn. Like,
Well, your shit looks great now. $5 from ZP209. Why is Nightmare being such a Dioc? Fuck.
now, Nightmare versus Billy.
I know.
What I will say is, having been on the receiving end of Billy coming at you, even though most of the time, like fucking 99% of the time, it's jokes. If it's Billy versus someone, almost all of the time, the fans will fucking turn on you.
Oh
And
yeah.
they will come after you like no one's business until you square it. So, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
But you do also gotta say, Nightmare and Grim have got like a lot of people behind them right now. They are, what would you say? They're number 4, right?
Well, but
I
did
don't
you see
know
their...
what the rankings are.
Well,
They
I
do
think
have a
that's
cult following.
what Billy was saying.
Sorry,
They've got
Amy, you go.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna say, did you see their primetime numbers?
no.
They started strong with like 1,000 and then ended with like 300.
Bro, I feel bad about that too, and because we sent like 5,000, like we had 5,000 fucking viewers at the end of that stream. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm. So
And our viewers on live are increasing. Like it's actually back to just 5,000 normally.
yeah.
It's growing back to it's healing. Rastov, you're healing.
The universe is
LOL Cal
healing.
Live. How does that feel?
We're still losing subs, but there will be people that realize Wings isn't coming back,
Yeah.
and they'll rotate themselves out for people that come there because he's gone, right? And
Right.
because I'm there, it's just going to take some time. This month, Lolcow has actually already, apart from Fat Camp, already creamed every other month they've had. So
What did you say we did to
you
them?
know.
Creamed.
No.
Was it a
No.
was it a cum
Lolcow
blizzard?
Live has creamed every other. Goddamn cum blizzard's never going away. I almost said it on live again today just to see what King would say, but I was like, nah, I'm not doing that till twice.
I thought that's why you hopped on Rewind. When you hopped on at the end, I thought you were just gonna say
No,
"Come
I
Blizzard" and hop out.
legitimately. There was a part of me that was like, nah, Billy's not like that mad. He's playing it up.
No, he's definitely
And
mad, dude.
I was gonna go in there and be like, man, it was a slow news day today, but I decided not to because right before I jumped in, he was like, I'm actually fucking hurt. I was like, oh, okay, that would be a bad idea.
I think
Yeah,
I think they're both hurt. But one of those things gets you on drama alert, and one of those things doesn't get you on drama alert, right?
Well, they're both on drama alert now.
What?
Well,
Oh.
because Nightmare was in there. They were both in the clip, right?
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
you're not wrong. It's Billy is a different beast when he gets annoyed, and I'm very new to the universe, so I haven't had the displeasure or pleasure of being on the receiving end of that. Thank you, Never Ender, for the cash cow. Love you, boys, and hi, AMAC. And Vladimir
Hey, we love us
Pigeon
some Never-Ender.
with the 10 buckaroonies. Have you seen the movie Valiant? It is a great movie, despite the fake news critics would say it depicts the great hero pigeons of World War II. I have not seen it, but I know. Why are you laughing?
No, just because Vladimir Pigeon, one of our
This man has a
OG
respect
kinda
for
like
pigeons,
pay-pigs.
and you're laughing.
No, I have a respect for Vladimir Pigeon.
Lots of pigeons didn't make it through World War II, Rastov.
Didn't they?
No. How long do you
mean,
think
I
a
just never
pigeon
paid
lives for?
attention to pigeons.
I can't. All right. Well, I didn't. See, you know what? Never mind.
You're on drama
I don't wanna
alert
get
now.
I don't want to get myself canceled.
Rastov doesn't care about military
All right,
pigeon
full
veterans.
screen me. Full screen me. All right, tell me when I'm full screen.
Full screen.
I would like to sincerely apologize to the pigeon community for any disrespect I have given you today. My views were skewed, and they do not represent the views of Lolcow Aussie, the Lolcow Universe, or Keem LLC. Deeply apologetic. I am Rastov, and I am sorry.
I respect the hell out of that, Rastov. That's why you're the community leader. Now, when are you gonna give Boogie some time? Oh, AMAC, do you not remember?
AMAC.
Do you not remember?
Wow.
I wish I was quicker. I wanted to be quicker. I couldn't find it.
Look,
You
it's
remember
gonna be,
after
it's
somebody
gonna be
told-
a cold day in hell when you've got the same timing as me with that, okay?
I know.
I was about to say, you remember when
respect it.
somebody told like a long prayer and then there was a fart noise and they got in a lot of trouble?
Yep, I do.
You're gonna be next.
What I was
when the
trying to say
Pigeon
was
supporters got
I
upset.
really like Vladimir Pigeon. All right, I wasn't laughing at pigeons dying. I just like Vladimir Pigeon because
I like Vladimir Pigeon because I watch all of the shows, and for me, it's really cool when I see somebody that like donates an Aussie, and when I'm watching another show on my TV on the big screen, and it's like Vladimir Pigeon donated $20, and I'm like, I know him. I know.
Is there
that
a part
guy.
of you that's like, why the fuck wasn't that on my show?
No, I'm not. I'm not like that. I like all the shows getting support except for Queens. But maybe something better will be happening to Queens now, because like if Tina's
Yeah, you can hate
over,
milkers now.
Yeah, I can hate
Yeah.
on milkers because they took the two dumbest bitches and put them together to make targeting like way fucking superior. And also, Becky, if you're watching this, you said like, "Who is this fucking steak guy?" Like I was nobody, and you blocked me after 3 days. If you're gonna get beat
Oh.
down by a nobody, like fucking, you should be on milkers working with fucking Roxy, because maybe all you can do is work her ass like a puppet. Because Tina D bossed up and didn't have to deal with your shit, and after you were gone, their numbers went up. So Becky,
Wow.
reality check. After Boogie gets his time off, I think Becky needs a little bit.
He
of time
needs a
off
break, too,
He
bro.
needs a
He
fucking
needs a
break,
break.
like immediately. He does not look well. Master
see how the end
Champagne
of the
with
week
the $20. Congrats, Rastoff, on the promo. I told you Keem was going to promote you, and it happened. Just saying, I might be a god at calling it. Also, if you need anyone that specializes in impressions, we should collab sometimes.
Ooh, what kind of impressions?
Interesting.
That
Yeah,
is
what kind of
very interesting.
impressions? Let us know.
Can you do an Australian?
But thank you.
Right.
All right,
I'd
I
love
want to
a good
hear
impression.
what AMAC has to say on the whole drama between Billy and Nightmare. I want no filter. I want energy. Go.
Oh God. Well, okay. So I don't think Billy was making fun of the Welsh language as a whole. Billy was just making fun of the clip. And Xylee, said it was boring. So they weren't really talking shit. So Nightmare, I like you, dude, but it's time to nut up or shut up, because you're now nitpicking at the tiniest thing and making it like bringing up, I'm sorry, like that this happened, but children getting beat in school. Like, did we need to bring that up? I don't know. It just felt like trying to make something bigger out of something that
No.
didn't need to be that big.
I will just say that since Nightmare has come to the LCU, they have made fun of the way he talks and the well, not so much the Welsh language, but whenever he says Welsh or speaks Welsh, they call it runic, right? So he has been. It's kind of like, in a sense, I could see maybe that it was like drip torture a little bit, where it was just like drip, 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 drip constantly until like a breaking point, maybe. But I don't
But
know.
you-
I'm not
you
Nightmare.
never-
But that's potentially a thing.
But you never do that. And we get on you for your accent. We were making fun of it last night. And you've never like
See ya.
come undone like that.
Drip, drip, drip.
Yeah,
So it's
eventually
like-
he's gonna
Drip,
break
drip.
down, AMAC, if you keep drip dropping him.
Right, don't come to the don't come to the channel tomorrow.
Fucking,
know,
I
he's-
think what made it really bad is I think Billy accidentally hurt his feelings. I think
Yeah.
Nightmare Guy's feelings hurt, so he probably wasn't going to talk about it at all. And people were like pinging him in main chat, like, "Hey, you should go up there and speak your piece. You should go up there." And he went up there, and he tried to speak his piece, but his feelings were hurt before he got there. And if you're coming to somebody like Billy and your feelings are hurt before you get there, it's going to be really difficult to throw your piece without the emotions getting in the way. And Billy seems to be really, really good at going to keep fucking poking you. Because, he
I
does
can
it
also
to
see
King,
where Billy's coming from too, right? Because it's like they're friends,
for sure.
so it's like he kind of. I feel like maybe he was a little hurt as well, because it's like we're friends and you think I did this on purpose to hurt you. Like, can you not give me the benefit of the doubt?
Well,
So,
Billy
I don't
asked him
know.
straight up. Billy
It's
said,
hard.
"Let's stop and then start as men," right?
Right.
And then he said, "Are you butthurt?" And he said, "It's not about being butthurt." But it was.
Yeah.
I think if Nightmare would have just said, "Yeah, that hurt my fucking feelings, and you're my friend. I wish you wouldn't have fucking done that." I think Billy might have clowned him a little bit, but he would have fucking eventually been like, "Look, dude, if I really hurt your feelings, I'm sorry." And it would have been over.
He did
Right.
say that towards the end. He said he felt bad. And
Yeah.
He felt guilty. You know, because Billy genuinely doesn't want to hurt somebody, right?
Right.
But
Right.
it's hard. It's definitely.
Seth
And he sees-
looks with the $9.99. The 1969 cartoon Dastardly and Muttley in Their Flying Machines was about a group of bungling World War I pilots trying to stop Yankee Doodle Pigeon, a carrier pigeon who carries secret messages.
What? Why would they stop him? That sounds like the coolest pigeon.
Fuck yeah. Well, they didn't
Carrier
live long
pigeons would be sending messages and right and stuff, right? So it'd be like intercepting
Right.
communications.
enough.
Yeah.
Deets in the chat said, honestly, I don't know why someone suggested that clip. It wasn't a funny or interesting clip. That's
No,
why
it
it
was
was
just a meme.
suggested. It was a fucking
It was just-
meme because Keemstar
Yeah.
was talking about rewind's got to rewind. So somebody said, "Hey, let's take this clip that's obviously not super interesting and like force
Make
rewind to rewind it because
Yeah.
it would be funny." So that's the
And
only
And he
reason
said
they
a
even
goal of
touched it.
$55 like
$55,
donuts, right?
yeah.
They
Yeah.
said one about Ken eating a sweet bun or some shit like that. They said a bunch of them, but this was just the one that they put up there. I think it was the first one. So
Yeah. I think it's a
yeah,
big
Poke Gaga, he a little troll. Poke
I was gonna
Gaga, a
say,
little
yeah.
troll.
Who's Poke Gaga?
I think it was a
and-
nothing burger, but I think it's a something burger now.
Yeah.
I think Poke Gaga is jealous that Nightmare and Billy were so close, and he wants to be so close to Billy, so he's trying to intentionally drive a wedge between them.
I see what you're saying.
Mm.
So
This
we
Poke
got-
Gaga, he's a shifty man. He's a
He
shifty,
is.
shifty man.
Alpha Pathetic said, Alpha Pathetic, do you remember that one time Nightmare came at Rastoff for the time schedules?
They referenced it on Test yesterday by doing a poll. Do you guys know this story?
I don't know the story.
I know they want this
So-
time slot.
They had the 12 o'clock. We had the 2 o'clock. I put up a poll asking our fans which slot should we go in, right? 12 or 2. I didn't even think about Test. I was just asked, but, you know, Twiggy kind of told them that I was doing it maliciously, which is still not true. I swear to God. Right? So they took that as us being like, fuck Test, or me being fuck Test. We're coming for your time slot.
Okay.
Nightmare jumped in, very, very heated. I was instantly very defensive because in my mind, I'm like, the fuck? I wasn't doing this on purpose.
Right.
I totally understand why they reacted that way. But then we went back and forth for like, I think it was like half an hour. And we sorted it out, right? Because like you sorted it out. But at the time, it was very intense. It was very intense.
Time slots are like a big big thing around here, which I get. It's like you get used to it.
I want this time slot. I don't plan on giving it to anybody, not fucking Test or Queens or Milkers or fucking anybody else. I like this time slot. It's the Aussie time slot. We're fucking keeping it. I'm assuming you guys like the time slot because y'all are here. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to all our moderators that are, you know, working on the channel behind the scenes, and shout out to the Docket team too for helping out. Love everybody. Razzleff,
It will come down to the. I was just gonna say it will come down to the view, like the viewers and the supporters and the fans, if we get to keep the time slot. Because if Test completely fucking blows us out of the water, it's likely that we'd get
They'll
swapped.
get the choice.
And if it gets swapped, probably can't do Aussie anymore because it's going to be in the worst possible time for me now. I was able to, I made time to do it before, but given the fact that I'm the community manager now and I have to do live and manage everything else, I just straight up won't be able to.
Mr.
Mr.
Boom
Boom
Pow.
fucking Pow.
Yeah,
With the
baby.
pen. So if you want Aussie to stay here, show up. Show up,
Yes.
support as much as you can. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere for at least a month. So, you know.
Look at all those
It's gonna
beautiful
be
new
good.
green names hopping into the chat. I know that eventually we hit our 200 likes, but it was after the stream. So if we could get back to hitting those today so that we can let those white names come in here and throw their words around and see what they got to say, go ahead and hit us with
peasants.
those likes.
The poor people. I'm just kidding.
Amac said she wants, if you didn't hear her because she wasn't close to the mic, Amac said she'd love to see the poor people get a chance to
come
talk.
on.
So if you like poor people and you like AMAC, fucking like the video.
Get those likes up. Come on, poor people.
Yep.
Rastaf, I wanted to ask you about something that I don't feel like you've ever gotten a fair chance today throughout all of the shows you've been on to talk about. So I know Becky wasn't super aware that New Zealand has been in military conflicts before. Would you like to speak on that at all? Because I know it was Memorial Day, and maybe you didn't think it was your place. It's not Memorial Day anymore, and your shit has still been brought up.
It's difficult, right? Because I never want to take anything away from something like Memorial Day, right? Because I see the passion, and I see the love and the respect that everyone, like all the Americans, have for it, and I fucking 100% get it. I did, however, find it funny that she was calling me ignorant by being ignorant,
by being drunk as fuck, yeah,
by being saying the most ignorant fucking shit, and then trying to use her ignorance as a reason to call me ignorant. Bro, we have our own day, right? It's called Anzac Day, right? And it's because Australia and New Zealand like this, right? We're like little brothers, big brother, little brother.
Hell yeah.
We fuck with each other. Someone fucks with us, and you can all get fucked. That's how it works, right?
That's a lot of fucking.
So as much as we make fun of Australians, if anyone else wants to fuck with Australia, they're gonna have little New Zealand backing them up.
Hell
right?
yeah,
Because
and
that's just how it works. So we kind of combine ours, right? So we do Anzac Day.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, we got to celebrate Anzac Day here on this fucking channel when it comes up. What day does it fall on?
It was on the 25th of April or 24th of April. It's one, yeah, I think it's.
Oh yeah, the 25th. It's the perfect day. Not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
So next year. But look. I mean, I'm not, like I said yesterday. We're all gonna start managing our expectations of Becky and bringing that bar way down. So the fact that she said some dumb shit, doesn't really bother me anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
she's gonna always say some dumb shit.
I used to.
I was really excited to see Tina D going off on her own, but I gotta say, I fucking can't stand Zeta Ray. I said it. It's how I feel.
Why?
She showed up on Rewind looking like a monster from Diablo 2. The color was fucked up.
Damn.
She was multiple shapes that weren't vaguely human-like. She talks a lot of shit. The reason that you're here, that you ever got in here to begin with, other than all the fucking lame name-dropping and bullshit you do, is Keemstar saw your fat ass, super confident in a bikini, and he was like, oh, this is funny. Like a clown, Zeta. He saw you as like a clown person. And then he gave you a couple shots to get on a show, and you didn't dance good enough as a clown. And then you came on Aussie, and you couldn't even show up for the fucking tryouts because you couldn't handle being clowned by other people. You want to go hang out with Tina D, and you'd be attacked by Becky, and you couldn't handle trying out with other Aussie interns? I don't know. I've never been able to stand her. It looks like a Willy Wonka accident happened, and I don't think she's going to get any better. 20 foot's from Bigfoot Alt. Shout out, brother. Ain't nothing small about that Kiwi. Rastov, where's that scale? I can't with you calling yourself small. Ha ha ha.
Fuck you, Bigfoot Alt, you dickhead. After everything I did to platform you and put you on shows, you son of a bitch. And it's on its way, okay? It's on its way. It'll get delivered tonight. Fucking better be anyway.
RG the Gamer said Zeta has a piss bag, Steak. I would not make fun of her brain. I think that's a low blow. So whatever on that one.
Did you call her piss bag or brain?
Yeah, she's dumb as fuck. She still doesn't get the fucking joke on why she's here. And Tina's not going to explain it to her.
Do you know she came to the universe when your mama was jumping up on Rewind and coming at Xylee and talking shit about the universe, and she came in saying she was his arch nemesis?
Oh,
and
wow.
She had like 2 weeks of audio issues. There was all this hype, and we were like, oh, fuck, she's going to take... Because everybody hated your mama when he got here. He was the biggest wanker, bro. Everyone fucking hated him. So she's like, I am this guy's kryptonite. And then just she'd get on the show and she'd have fucking bad audio and we're all just like, oh.
She peters the fuck
damn.
out. She doesn't have the energy to do a fucking show. And it's not just because she's a big girl. It's just because she doesn't have a lot of substance. That's why she's always name dropping. That's why she's always talking about her money. That's why she's talking about all these different fucking things. And like, shout out to Zeta Ray for all the shows that she supports. But like, maybe you should be a supporter. Because like, even Nightmare was able to drag your ass. Fucking Test was able to drag your ass. Everywhere you go, you get dragged. And if that's why you're here, to continue the Keem punching bag clown show, then fuck yeah. I won't be watching, but I'll see the clips.
Well, we've got Tina in the chat. I was happy as to help you out today, Tina. No problem. I'm sorry that you went through that shit again.
Fuck yeah.
I think it's the third time I've like helped out because of fucking Becky not working or leaving. Now Becky obviously has crazy mental health issues, right? And anyone that's got mental health issues,
said who?
Becky.
Haha. Yeah, all right.
I want her to get fucking help, okay? I obviously don't want her to be, we want her to get better. Want her to not be fucking mental health. We want that shit to improve, right? I don't want her to sit there fucking suffering. But bro,
is she gonna get better live?
Yeah.
Is she gonna get better live?
No.
I'm dragging in Zeta because I feel like
straight.
she
You better
wants to
drag in
confront me.
Zeta.
Well, good thing Rastov has
First
keys
of
to
all,
the
shut the
keys
fuck
to the
up, Steak.
forklift to get you in
Shut
here.
the fuck up, Steak.
Speak.
First of all,
Speak.
I've been here. Listen.
Speak.
Listen for a
Speak.
second.
This is Billy Nightmare all over again. Speak.
I don't need you to tell me to speak.
Speak.
Mind your fucking manners. Mind your fucking manners.
Speak. Rastov, why'd you do this?
Are we going to do this all fucking day? Or are you going to be a fucking mature adult and let me fucking talk?
Speak.
Are you done now?
It's like argue. I've got a 4-year-old. I know it looks like you ate 54 4-year-olds before you hopped on live. That's why you're not turning your fucking camera on, you tomato-looking bitch.
Bitch,
First
I'll
of
turn
all,
it on right fucking now. Obviously, you don't know who the fuck I am.
Oh,
or where
I
the
do.
fuck I came
I do.
from.
You fill
Calm
up
down,
every
son.
webcam
Let
you've
a
ever
bitch
been
talk.
on.
Let a bitch talk. Shut
Okay.
the fuck up.
Put
How
that
hard is that
webcam
to
on.
do?
Put
It
that
ain't
webcam
hard.
on. Put your
I
webcam
am
on.
just a fucking minute. I was just
It's
on
one
5
button.
seconds ago.
Is your
Are you
finger
gonna
too
fucking
big? You're
talk
hitting
shit?
multiple buttons right now?
No, I was just fucking working out, doing curls, bitch.
You were not
And I
working
came back
out.
in here
You were
because you
curling
motherfuckers.
cans of Pringles. Go
Oh,
ahead.
you're so funny.
Just hit your camera.
You think you have all the fucking jokes,
I
don't
do.
you?
I do. I am funnier than you. Turn your camera on.
You fucking wish. You motherfucking wish.
Tell a joke then.
First of all, motherfucker, you don't know dick about shit. Okay?
that the
And I
joke?
had fucking audio issues, Mr. Rastoff, because my motherfucking Podcaster Pro 2 wouldn't motherfucking update. Okay, I know how to fucking run OBS. I don't fucking understand why we have to have this fight over and over and over and over. And when my fucking stream got fucked up and Savage said I fucking ended it, no, I didn't. I was streaming it.
Hold on, I wasn't taking dicks.
Wait, let
I
me
was
just
giving
finish. I
them
don't
the
got all
lore
night.
of
My
where you
wife's
came
home from
for.
work. We get a fucking hour together before she goes the fuck to bed.
Okay, but don't
okay?
focus me because I
So-
was giving them the history. I wasn't
Okay,
coming
well-
at you. I was giving
well-
them the history, so you can go for him if you want.
He
Yeah,
doesn't know
be
that.
respectful.
Shut the
Wait,
fuck
be
up.
respectful.
Shut up.
Talk to me. Speak.
Shut up.
Just
Shut
talk.
up.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't know shit about me. I do fucking work out. And maybe the reason why my stomach's so fucking big, bitch, is because I have a fucking melon in the fucking middle of it.
Let me get
Yeah,
you one
I
of these,
do.
bitch.
And cortisol because your motherfucking
You know what these
fat,
girl?
bitch.
American
I worked
Steel,
12 hours.
not
Shut up.
American
Who said
Donuts,
you could
bitch.
talk, bitch?
Go
Who
ahead.
said you could talk, bitch?
It's my show.
I muted him, so whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear his fucking trap. He's a little bitch, little snake that can't keep his fucking mouth shut and listen when grown folks are fucking
You know
talking.
about little
You're gonna
snakes. Looks
say
like
my
you ate
motherfucking
17
name,
of
bitch?
them.
You better know who the fuck I am and who the fuck you're talking to. You
Every
ain't nothing but a
Walmart-
little
every
shriveled
Walmart
dick
greeter in America
motherfucker.
knows who you
think
are,
you're
buddy.
grown because somebody pissed you off and you go outside and you slam your door in front of your family because you don't know how to fucking emote right.
Do they make-
okay?
do
So
they make
grow the fuck up,
customizable-
get your emotions under control and emote right. And before you fucking speak my name, you need to speak facts. Okay? I fucking lift weights. I'm mostly motherfucking muscle except for my fucking gut.
All right, chat. You're welcome. I'm sorry that went on for so long. So she is going through some hard time. Honey, you're muted. Do you guys ever play like indie horror games? I used to play a fuck ton of indie horror games, and Zeta Ray looks like one of those fucking jump scare things that'll come out of a closet when your flashlight stops working. Let's see. I'll give her a chance if she's good now.
fucking time because I like to spend my time with quality ass people IRL. So yeah, I want to fucking show on this shit and I have since fucking December, but that's my business. That's not your business, motherfucker. Oh, I'm muted?
You're not muted, honey. Go ahead.
I'm muted, so you guys have me?
He muted
You're good.
you.
You're good.
So, okay, so I've been sitting here talking by myself and making myself look like a fucking asshole.
No, everyone can hear you.
Don't
I can
waste
hear
my
you. I can hear
motherfucking
you.
We can
time.
hear
Don't
you.
waste my time.
We can hear
I'm
you.
tired of people motherfucking wasting my time. And I don't fucking release DMs. I don't release fucking text messages. But people have been trying to play this fucking universe and play me in the fucking background. And because I'm not the type to fucking tell on people or to fucking show DMs about all these motherfuckers going outside of the universe, wanting to do shows and doing all this fucking bullshit, that's why the fuck I don't have a show. It's called Morals and Convictions and I fucking stick to them, bitch. And what?
Perfect.
And what? You're gonna talk shit to somebody who's because what? You don't fucking know me. How do you know me, bitch? You don't know me. You barely came in here, and all I am is some fucking fat chick that's been in here that's been begging for a show. Bitch, I've never begged for a show. Never begged for a show.
All right, I've muted her. So you have begged for shows. Everybody in main chat in the Discord sees you beg for shows constantly. They see you hop onto shows whenever there's trouble looking for a spot. The only time you don't beg for a show is when there's any level of competition to get that show. And I can understand that it's difficult. You definitely, honey, you're muted. We can't hear you.
He's OBS, so
I run OBS,
muted,
baby.
No one else can hear you. Unmute it. We don't play these games. We don't play. Just unmute her. It's fine. It's fine.
She's just boogie screaming, and I know they have the same body type, but it is ridiculous. And she muted me first so that she could scream. That's the only reason she got muted back.
I'm muting you to myself because I
Rise
don't hear your
above.
fucking mouth. Everybody else could fucking hear you.
All right,
Okay?
Zeta.
So whatever. Shut the fuck up. And fucking Rastoff, you fucking know I worked my ass off here, okay? You fucking called me in the hospital. I came in and fucking sat for those 4 fucking hours on my fucking piss tube until my asshole hurt because fuck.
That's not the way to do it.
Yeah.
What?
Let me go back. We missed
Twice.
some. I think we missed some donations.
And she looked at me like I was fucking crazy. Like, what?
She's a dumb, and she's trying to disrespect AMAC. Like, yeah, AMAC's an intern. She's been on a show every night. Zeta Ray, you're just now trying to get back here. PA Nightmares with the $5. I love Steak's insult. So creative. Best part of the show. Shout out Nightmare. Web Tech Simplified. It's actually Dioc. I didn't watch the part where they actually pronounced it. So
I'm just fucking.
Go get that dick. So Zeta doesn't like me because they put us up against each other in milkers tryouts.
Oh, of course she doesn't like competition.
We had to go at it a little bit, so. Oh my god.
Darth Omega's with the $5. Just keep her muted. I can't believe her dumb ass thought she was gonna come up here and run shit. She didn't know I could do OBS. That's funny. $2 from the Stinky Burner. This universe is full of people shaped like thumbs.
I was gonna say something about her having to bring buttholes into it. Like we did not need to go there.
Yeah, you're
and
fucking
then she just
piss bag.
stunned me. Oh god.
I can't even. She's so fucking gross. And now we lost fucking Rastoff because he's probably on the phone because he has to call Keemstar or maybe Tina D and explain why the fuck she can't get her co-host now. Toll Vicarious,
Yeah.
how can you come onto this show and disrespect AMAC? What?
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Look, if you call in Aussie, you can't say, hey, I'm not talking to you. AMAC is our intern, and she's part of the fucking show. If she makes it onto the show, great. If she doesn't make it onto the show, she's going to do great somewhere else. But while she's here, you're going to have to respect it. Now that Rastoff is here, we can talk about whatever we want to. This Roxy Becky shit is so fucking ridiculous. Did you watch any of the queens from today?
Yes. Yeah, they were. Oh my god. I can't believe. Well, I can believe because Becky's a snake, but she said something like, I need Roxy to stay in the universe so I can leverage her against Tina.
1 second. Dead Score said, oh my god, thank god you got that annoying frog off this amazing show. Big W. I just want to say that the first time the first time Zeta Ray left this show, she came up with a bunch of bullshit reasons. It's because I roasted the ever-living fuck out of her on test in front of a bunch of people. That's the reason her bitch ass left the first time. Tina D is in the chat, and she's saying, I'm okay with it. I'm good that she is gone. So Rastoff, the good news is Tina doesn't seem upset about it.
Okay, so she added me in main chat and tagged me and said, you are fucking crazy. Thanks for adding to the whole. It was Zita's wife that assaulted Wonder Woman. I never fucking said that. Prove it.
That is another accusation in Maine.
Prove
Somebody clip that. That is fucking insane. So, Zeta Ray, if you think like the way to get a show is to follow the Becky crash out, it's not. She literally got moved to a lesser show. Pay fucking attention, you dumbass. That does not look good on you at all. And poor AMAC hasn't fucking done anything to anybody that I know of. So I guess rewind. We've got some content, some crisp content for you guys tomorrow to go over that might be more interesting.
Tina says, I don't want her anymore. Thank you.
Somehow I don't think that was going to be an issue.
Tina needs a different
Fuck
host.
me, dude.
Absolutely. Jean-Louis. Or Jean. I don't know. Becky's just using Roxy. Becky can't stand Roxy. Becky literally hates Roxy and disrespects her constantly on the fucking show, even while she's on there. Like, Becky can't stand that people call her out on her disgusting throat farts. So now she has to make fun of Roxy for shitting her bed all the time.
Yeah.
The steak, she's adding me in main chat right now. I can't read it.
Oh, God.
I'm just going to assume it's a bunch of cope. Because just like food, all she can do is consume. Eat up your food, eat up your cope, Zita. I don't think anybody wanted you on Aussie to begin with. Rastoff dragged you up here. I guess because he dislikes you. He wanted me to beat on you too.
No, you were talking about her. I was giving her an opportunity to, say a piece back.
It wasn't good. And why didn't you put on any fucking makeup if you're rich? You didn't do anything to look better on camera. You showed up on Rewind looking like shit. I figured you'd have some time to hop on Aussie and look prepared. Notice she came back after Becky left thinking she's going to get a queen spot. That is the only reason she's in the Discord. It's the only reason that she fucking hopped on Rewind. It's the only reason that she fucking went to Rewind and dumped all that money there to begin with. And I'm super happy that she did it. Because if anybody in this universe deserves a fucking paycheck, it's, in my opinion, it's Xylee and Billy. So fucking, I'm glad that you got some of Zita's money. But she was only doing it to get on a fucking show anyway.
Dang, I cannot believe she said that. And then she's coming at us. Like, bitch, you just... Like, what?
Did you have a good walk, Rastoff? Did you have to make some phone calls?
I took a piss, man. I'm like, I just can't even. I was just like...
We were like, oh, he probably has his community manager duties. You know?
I had to expel some fucking waste. That was, what the fuck? Why? Why? And then again! Twice.
God.
We're having way too many fucking crash outs in the LCU right now.
I know, that's like, what, the fourth one today?
How many crash outs did Becky have by herself today? I know she had the one. Did she have multiple today or just the one?
I mean, she went into the Discord and started fighting Xylee. Do you count that as two? I don't know.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everybody fighting Xylee right now either?
Because because it's the same thing of like fucking Rewind where like she's the easy target. The only person who's actually come for fucking Billy was Nightmare.
Right?
No, people have been coming for Xylee. I've seen it in the Discord, in the main chat. And I don't know why.
Well, yeah, there's certain people that just don't like Xylee. It's like the people that only like Becky.
I want to give a shout out to the winners of the main chat for Captain Falcon not being around for a fucking week because that guy fucking sucks.
He's unbanned. He's unbanned. I talked to him. No. I talked to him.
This was our moment of victory and it's gone.
I timed him out. All right, but then I had a conversation with him about why he got timed out. He thought that people would just block him. Right, and I said it doesn't work that way because if you block someone, you still see one blocked message. And he was like, oh, so they still know you're there. Like, so then I asked him, please just chill because Queen's fans get fucking attacked because you attack people. So stop fighting. Falcon Rider has promised me.
He called me a sweeper.
God.
He called me a sweeper
he's a
because I
fan.
haven't attacked Boogie for the dumb shit
Won't
Boogie
do it
said.
again.
Okay.
You hate Boogie.
I don't hate Boogie. I strongly dislike Boogie and would like to see Boogie become a better person. When Keemstar
He's really going through it at the moment.
When Keemstar started this fucking project, I knew it was like to monetize their hate, but there was also like this underlying presence of Keem saying like, listen to me, do what the fuck I'm telling you to, and you can be back on top. There was the whole redemption arc. We lost fucking Wings. That's fucking 1 out of the 2. Like, I don't want to see fucking Boogie fall off the same fucking way. Like, what Wings did was fucking despicable. It was fucking gross. I've talked about it multiple times in different VCs. I haven't talked about it live, so I'll say my piece real quick so I can catch hate later. My wife and me talked about it, or my wife and I. She said, if you're mad and you're going forward, I'm getting the fuck out of the way too. However, if she didn't, and my wife was still in front of me, no matter how mad I fucking was, I wouldn't fucking dump her over onto a table. He could have came back and fixed it. It would have changed everybody's perspective of him, but he could have fucking came back, right? He just had to go through some punishments and fucking talk about it. I don't want to lose Boogie to the same fucking bullshit because he's fucking so wound up and so fucked up over everything that's going on that he feels like he's going crazy.
He's very tired. Like
he's fucking tired.
The thing is, he's very like mentally and physically drained, right? Because like you gotta think about it. We have literally done since I mean he's done this before I was on live, but since we've been there, we've done 6 days a week, right? 1 12-hour stream, 1 11-hour stream, and then last weekend was fucking 2 streams that totaled 9 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And those live ones are work.
Tired.
And driving.
Those live ones are work. And
they're work.
Look, I'm not even saying I have the hard job because I fucking don't. Sitting there running the OBS, look, I get tired sometimes, and sometimes I'm not as quick off the mark because I'm not used to being that fucking on for that long at a time. I'm learning. It's fine. But he is literally on the whole time.
Right.
So I don't blame him for fucking crashing out because he's actually just exhausted.
Yeah.
But also, people are like, oh, bring back Wings. Wings would have never done this. He wouldn't sit there for 12 hours while Boogie's doing the stream.
No.
Boogie would have had to made it work himself.
Wings wouldn't have ran the OBS, and he wouldn't have showed up if he was required to show up. At the end of the day.
I have different skills. And I guess I have a different form of entertainment. I'm not the same as Boogie. I'm not gonna break shit. I'm not gonna go into public with fucking TTS blaring and like disrupt my local fucking like populace, right? I ain't doing it because that's not me. I wouldn't do that.
Did you say sorry? The comment.
What
Steak.
comment?
Was it unsettling when you went to try out to be on Home Improvement but lost the role to Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
Who the fuck?
Is that a dig at Steak?
Jonathan Taylor.
Do you not know who
Jonathan Taylor
JTT
Thomas?
is?
No.
JTT. Someone else asked if he was the kid in Blank Check, so you must just look like a Disney guy.
All I'm saying is the lead singer of Korn.
Oh.
Unless I read the fucking wrong
Jonathan
comment.
Taylor. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Jonathan
Yeah,
Taylor
that's a
Thomas. I'm fucking stupid.
At the end,
I
yeah.
put Davis. Thomas. I was like, there's no way he's saying I look like. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's what we're doing. Let me see. Where is it? Fucking.
Jethro, it is a classic show. It still holds up. I rewatched
This?
Home Improvement.
Right here. This fucker. This guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. JTT.
You're saying I lost to this. You're saying okay. So he's more attractive than I am. He's a cute dude.
He didn't
I guess
age well
this is
though.
him
Look
as
at
an
that
adult.
forehead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's 43 here. He looks good for 43. If I age like this fella, I'll be
Yeah.
all right. I'm only 57 right now, so I think I'm doing all right.
You're
You
doing
can tell
not
how
too
much
bad.
Botox is in there in that
A
forehead.
little bit of Botox.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need anything else
It's
in
a
my
good thing you
forehead.
gave up
My
the myth,
forehead
though.
would be big as fuck, dude. Like if I had to shave my head like Rastov did, my shit looks stupid because I don't have any other. I always shave the sides and just keep a little bit of beard. And Home Improvement is fucking fantastic. I wish I could have been on that show. I can't make the,
great
what is the
show.
noise he makes. Oh, I can't make the fucking noise.
Yeah, no, I can't do it either.
Steak, we just want to wear your skin. That is the craziest fucking comment that I could randomly just fucking
Weird.
focus in out of nowhere. Thank you, Crazy Void. I don't know if we will be selling a steak skin suit, but that is something we can definitely talk to like the merch team about to see if maybe we can fucking
maybe
make that a
meat
reality.
dress.
The
Like
meat
the Lady
dress.
Gaga meat dress. Yeah.
What is the Lady Gaga meat dress?
Oh, you've never seen it? She wore a meat dress to like
I have
the
heard about it, but
VMAs
I've
or the
never looked at
Grammys
it.
or something.
She's covered in
It
steaks.
was weird.
It's sort of not sexy. Should I share this, Chad? Have you guys seen this bullshit? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
So Tina said, I'd rather get bit by a rabbit-infested raccoon than sell out to any one of them. I think she means rabid, like rabies.
Okay, it is
Yeah,
gross.
I'd say that's what she means.
It is gross, but the steak boots sort of go hard.
I know. I kind of like the steak boots.
Slay,
I'm not gonna
bitch! The steak boots are gangster. I like that shit. Okay, yeah, no, did not know about that either. I don't keep up with like
So-
crazy pop culture like Lady Gaga shit.
Would you eat her or not?
Would I eat Lady Gaga? Nah, just I'd
The
rather.
dress or
I like
her?
Pokey Gaga more than Lady Gaga at this point.
True.
So you want to eat Poke Gaga?
I mean, don't we all?
Maybe.
Don't we all?
A little bit. I see Pokey Gaga around a lot. Steak, you're not supposed to read the creepy ones. I'm allowed to read anything the fuck I want. I will definitely read the fucking creepy comments that you guys fucking say if I feel like it. Like CJ said, Steak, do you like cute dudes? I think everybody likes to see a cute dude every once in a while. I have no issue with that. Y'all watched the Steak in a Dress stream. Do you like seeing cute dudes, bud?
Do you co-sign to the? Do you co-sign to the everyone's 10% gay?
No, I don't. I can't co-sign to that. Because I was in the army, I've showered with a bunch of dudes before, and it never felt gay at all to me. So I don't think so.
Poke Gaga heard his name. We were talking about you. Steak wants to eat you, so you better.
Yeah, Poke
better watch
Gaga, were
out.
you here to hear my theory on how you're trying to break Nightmare and Billy up so you can become Billy's friend?
Tell him the conspiracy theory again, because I think it's a good one. And Pokey Gaga,
Okay.
all I said was that I prefer you to Lady Gaga in the meat suit. If you wore a meat suit with meat boots, that would be like, we would have to get a special grill for that.
Yeah. So Poke Gaga sent through the super chat so that they would bring up that clip, knowing that it was boring, right? So that Nightmare would crash out, knowing that Billy would like make a joke, so that they wouldn't be friends anymore, so that then Poke Gaga could then be Billy's friend.
Poke Gaga's a damn home.
He was trying to make space.
What do you think about that, Pokey
Yeah,
Gaga?
see, he said, "Don't be spilling secrets." I know. I see you. You're a shifty motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus. So you were in the shower around a bunch of Deox. I guess so, technically. But we were anti-meat gazer. That's the army rule. If y'all don't know what a meat gazer is, you're welcome. I'm glad that you have your own showers. Fuck.
Go get that Dioc.
All right, we're going to have to cut that shit out after the end of the stream, though. Do you know how to do that?
Cut what out? No, I don't. You're
You
gonna have
know.
to. You're gonna have to teach me how. I don't. I have
All
no
right, cool.
idea. how.
Another teachable moment.
Yeah,
Woo!
That's
Bro.
why. That's why I'm getting trained by Rastoff, because he draws in the crazy.
Bro, I do. The first episode, Aussie had to get taken down. We
Did
had,
it?
like, race.
Oh, yeah.
Twiggy put a knife
knife-
to his
the knife
fucking
and
wrist.
I heard about that. My sword's in the closet. My sword's in the closet. I'm good. I've got the big stick out still.
Yeah, we'll cut it out first. We may have to take the stream down. We'll see. We'll see. But, bro, fucking Zeta.
Did you end up finding the giant warrior skulls? Is that a thing?
I found some information that is in the docket, but because I only have 2 monitors, I'm not very good at pulling things up from the docket.
Okay.
So that's going to be the first thing that I buy to upgrade is another monitor, and it'll be easier. Rastoff, are you able to pull something up from the docket?
Yeah. I'm so fucking so mad.
Do you
I'm
want to
so
speak on
fucking
being
mad,
speak
dude.
on it? Speak on being mad at Zeta Ray. Nobody ever lets you talk.
Mad.
You always
Let
get
it out.
mad, and then you just fucking stay mad and get mad about it
We are your
elsewhere.
therapist.
Fucking talk. No one's gonna interrupt
Why?
you.
I just don't get it. Why? And then when we're like, whoa, she's like, yeah, that's right. Boom. Again. I'm like, why?
And then accused me of saying something I never said. Like, what the fuck?
The accusations in the Discord do get a little crazy sometimes. Like, I know fucking, oh my God, King Scott was having an issue with accusations as well, with the whole Becky thing.
yeah.
I think that got settled finally. But yeah, the false accusations are a fucking problem. I see that I have a bunch of pings in the Discord, so I'm probably going to have some shit to see after the show.
I think you might.
But,
I think you might.
But I'm not too worried about it. I can deal with Zeta Ray and Zeta Ray haters. I don't think Zeta Ray is going to be here much longer. I didn't realize she said it twice. I think I only heard the first one.
She did the first one, and then when we were like,
down.
whoa, she's like, that's right. Boom, and said it again.
Was it legible? Or
Yes.
Oh, yes.
what? Okay.
That's, yeah.
She said that shit with chest. With fucking chest.
Yeah.
She said it full-bodied, and if you've seen Zeta Ray, baby, you know that's a lot of confidence coming your way.
She's been
Holy
put on
shit.
probation. She might just get straight up banned, bro.
Banned,
She's
yeah.
probably just gonna get banned.
Why the fuck should she be
but-
here? Every time
I'm
she's
just
here.
so mad. Why?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Because
But, like-
she's got an ego. She cares more about herself than she cares about the fans. That's why she only showed up to snag a spot. That's why she didn't want AMAC to be allowed to fucking say anything. That's why she tried to mute me, because she didn't know that I was the one running OBS and she thought she could, like, flex control over the stream. It's just fucking bunch of bullshit all the way around. I can see the wheels turning in Rastov's head because he's probably working right now. Are you cleaning?
Bro.
Are you
Bro, no,
sweeping?
Tina wanted her on the fucking show with Queens.
Tina said she
And
was
that ain't happening
fine.
now.
What's wrong
No,
with the
but
Xylee
Tina
idea?
legitimately wanted. No, she wanted Zeta up there to be like, you know, to run the show with her. Ain't happening now.
Yeah. That's why we can't have nice things.
Fucking stupid, man. Like, why?
Well, here's the way I see it. I see it as you're dodging a fucking bullet. It's better to nip that shit in
Yeah.
the bud now than let her get fucking as entrenched as Becky, and then you can't fucking deal with it appropriately. Because if she's got
She
this
said
shit...
she was mad.
She said she
I
was an
get it.
ally of the LGBTQ community, and that she's...
I mean, she has a wife. She's a
Yeah.
wife, right? Like, she is.
right, but like
But,
then
bro, YouTube doesn't care.
YouTube doesn't care.
Like,
and if you're
The
throwing...
automatic thing is just going to pick up the word and be like, woo, woo. Like...
Well, just because you're gay, does that mean you're allowed to throw gay slurs at other people? I don't know. I don't know the rules. I'm not gay. and I
That's
don't
the
throw
$1,000,000 question. I don't know.
I'm not gay, and I don't throw gay slurs, so I have no fucking clue.
I haven't read the handbook, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, and that's the same thing, like, with the, I hate to bring it back up, but the Billy versus Nightmare thing is, like, I don't know. I'm white. I'm a mixture of, like, a bunch of white shit. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm, like, an American mutt. So, like, where I've been and how I grew up was white people can pretty much talk shit about other white people. And that's always been, like, sort of fair. But, like, what she's saying is a whole different fucking thing, because she doesn't even fit the demographic of that slur, does she? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I think fuck Zeta Ray. I don't think she needs a platform.
I don't know. But
She's-
it was being used as an insult, right? Like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She wasn't saying it to be
Yeah.
nice. She wasn't, like,
Yeah.
calling out to a friend or giving someone a greeting or being sarcastic. She was talking with venom in her fucking
About
voice.
somebody.
About
Yeah.
somebody. Yeah.
I don't even want to keep doing the fucking show, man. This is fucking stupid.
Oh, poor Rasty. Poor
Dude,
Rasty.
Has
Made the
any...
it's
community
been
manager.
a day. It's been one fucking day before.
Has one show that you've been on today went well?
No!
Not one.
They've all ate shit. Fucking Live had Boogie crash out. Queens had Becky crash out. Fucking Rewind had Nightmare crash out.
And Boogie
Aussie
Crash
had
out.
Zeta drop the fucking F slur twice.
With heat.
With heat.
With chest.
Can't wait for fucking Tess to hang themselves in Minecraft. Jesus Christ! Like, what the
Oh,
fuck are we doing?
I don't know.
Woosah.
I think Test is
Everyone
going to
needs
be
to take a deep
okay.
breath.
I think Test is going to be all right. I do think Test is going to go through some trials and tribulations, because It seems like the Rewind test beef is going to be a thing, and I don't feel like, Billy's going to let it go easily.
They'll sort it. I think they will sort it.
Before tomorrow?
I think Billy may jump on Test and square it. I'm not sure. It depends on how Nightmare acts. I don't know. He might be too heated at the moment to deal with it, but they will sort it out. They'll sort it out.
I'm hoping Nightmare's cool by the time Test rolls around. I'm hoping he's cool, and then they can fucking speak on it and squash that shit. Because I really do hate when the show's beef. I am going to talk shit when I think somebody on their show's not doing right. That's why I have no issue at all talking shit about Zeta Ray, because Tina needs an actual fucking co-host that gives a fuck about not only the channel, but Tina D too. Becky never gave a fuck about Tina D. Tina, I know you were watching. I feel like, personally, Mike doesn't really give that much of a fuck about you other than what you can do for him for content. So, Tina, I would love for you to get somebody who does OBS and they can fucking help you run the show that you want to run and talk about the shit that you want to talk about and show the fucking viewers what they want to see, because it's not Becky crashing out drunk. Like, yeah, it's nice to look at a burning down truck. Like on the highway, you're going to stop and you're going to slow down a little bit and look, but it can't burn forever. Becky can't burn forever, or she'll burn up eventually, so it's better that she's off Queens, I think.
Billy and Nightmare might be fighting in the Test voice chat.
What?
That's what Deet said, and they are both in there. Someone said they were fighting in Test voice chat. I don't know if that's true.
I'm going to go listen. You guys keep doing the show. Try to make us some money.
Yes,
I'll be back.
Take notes.
Oh, boy.
I did think it was funny, though, that Grimm came up and was like, Test is going to test Rewind. And then they gave up. They also gave up, but they were like, fuck this shit. We don't want to watch this.
Hell yeah. Welcome, Slinging Sugar. Welcome to Ban World. Thank you for joining us. Rastov said to try and make him some money. So what I'm going to try to do for Aussie is see if we can surprise him. If there's any way that we can get like a $5 chain going on or even a $1 chain going on just to show some support for the Aussies. Show Rastov at the end of this shit day that at least this show is going good. And the crash out was not one of our hosts. Thank fucking goodness Zeta came and put her own giant fat foot in her own giant fat fucking mouth.
We're angels over here.
Yeah, we're good. Me and AMAC would never talk smack at anybody. We're in a glass house and we won't throw rocks. Mr. Boom Boom Pow with the 10 more LOL Cow Aussie gift memberships. Actually, I did see. I was just about to say, do you have drag ability powers?
I don't think so.
Let me drag him in real quick, because I do remember he was waiting, and I wanted to see what he had to say.
Shut up, pussy.
With the Billy tagline connected right into it. What is up, Mr. Boom Boom Pow? You are live on LOL Cow Aussie. If you want to throw on your webcam.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Sorry, what's up?
What's up? You got any thoughts about what's going on today?
About today, that's a great topic. What in particular?
Question.
Oh, wait.
What in particular?
Wait, we have to go. Mr. Boom Boom Pow will bring in later. He told us to join and stay muted.
Okay.
All right, guys. We're gonna go listen. Are they in test? Where are they at? Yeah, they're in test.
Yes, in test.
Holy shit, guys. Here we go. We're hopping in.
Fucking ancestors, and you make jokes where you mock my act. Why don't you fucking control your emotions, then, Billy?
I'm gonna call for donos tomorrow all about your ancestors. We're gonna make tons of money off of it.
That's fine. Then you're a piece of shit.
Dude.
Thank you.
Practice where you fucking preach, bro.
Shit. I read a
practice where you fucking preach. Again, practice where you fucking preach. Practice where you fucking preach.
Dude.
No, how about you practice where you preach, brother? You keep talking about this fucking shit.
You want to be the victim so bad, dude.
It's not about me being the victim. It's not about me. It's about fucking my ancestors and my fucking family, dude. I'm directly affected by that.
Loose. You act like a big bad guy, and then you fall over when anybody makes a joke.
How do I act? No, it's the one time I've been very offended by something, which I have a right to fucking be. You don't get to choose why I'm offended over.
I feel so sorry for you, dude. I'm so sorry for what I did to you and your people.
You're a fucking piece of shit, bro.
No,
you're
I'm really not, dude. You are.
No, dude, you are. Because you flip the narrative into what you think it is. You flipped the narrative on fucking Rewind. You tried to turn everyone against us by saying that we were actively attacking fucking Rewind, which we weren't. We were literally sucking your fucking dick. No, dude. I'm allowed to interpret things how I want. If you don't want to fucking agree with that, that's your prerogative. But you literally baited the responses you got tonight. I have shown you.
Calling me. Boogie,
I have shown you.
I'm arguing with Nightmare over some fucking. He accused me of being like completely genocidal to the Welsh. I guess
that's not what I said.
Accused of Welsh.
There we go. See, there we go. And that's exactly what you fucking do, bro. That's exactly what you do.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up with Nightmare. Nightmare, I'm sorry. I'm done arguing with you over this. I apologize for riling you up and doing this. Everybody here, I love you guys so much. You're the best people. Yeah. LCU loves Test, loves Rewind, loves everybody. I'm going to hang out with my friend Boogie. He's more important than this fight.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, so we got a little bit of the going-ons over there. We caught the last half of that. Holy shit.
Boogie's meant to be asleep. That motherfucker got told to go to sleep and leave his motherfucking phone in a different room. What is he doing?
Who got told to
Boogie!
Oh.
He's not. He shouldn't be fucking calling Billy. He should be fucking sleeping.
Billy just threw Boogie under the bus. That sucks.
God damn it. Thank you for everyone that gave gifted. CJ Jaded. Yeah. We got CJ with the 2, Deets with the $1, Master Champagne, welcome to Cash Cow. Cheesy Girl with the 10. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you guys.
They're making fun of us. They're literally making fun of how little money Aussie makes nowadays. They're saying bring back Twiggy. This is not okay.
No, don't
fuck that. We can't bring back Twiggy. That's not the fucking content that you guys deserve. And I know that we can bring fucking better. Now, this leaderboard that Keem has installed has definitely changed the way that a lot of people interact with their fans. I don't want to have to beg you guys for donations, and I don't want to. I appreciate everything that we get here, and just know that when we're looking at that leaderboard, that's literally just for us to keep our time slot so we can keep doing our things here. Whether I'm making a lot of money or a little bit of money, I want to be here to entertain you guys. And I appreciate all the support, small or big. Love you guys. Thank you all for the donos.
Yeah, 100%.
So it sounds like Billy and Nightmare tried to squash it. And
no, Billy would have gone in there to try and squash it. But like I said, if Nightmare's not in the fucking... If he hadn't calmed down from it, then it wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said something like that before we jumped in, right? Yeah. I jumped in first to make sure that nothing was, like, real bad. Mm-hmm. And then when it was like, okay, I was like, all right, you guys come in as well. So... It was shit was nuts.
I hate to see that fighting.
I know.
I honestly hate to fucking see it. It sounds like Billy was apologizing at the end, but it sounds like Billy also had to fucking.
No, it was very sarcastic. It was very sarcastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it was mostly because he had to go deal with Boogie, and Jesus Christ, Boogie is not supposed to be even watching anything, right? He's supposed to just be like sleeping and relaxing.
Yeah.
Got a complaint that he was like sleep deprived.
Yeah. So this is, I mean, at a certain point, that's sort of on Boogie too, because Boogie needs to fucking listen and can't go to fucking sleep if you can't handle
fucking
it.
Boogie cucked the content, bro. He cucked the fucking content.
True.
Hate to see it.
Now,
Billy away from us.
I don't know what's going on in that VC, and frankly, I'm not going to sit there if the fucking back and forth is gone, right? But one thing I do want to know is it will depend on if the VC and the mood of the VC, right? Because if they were like, fuck Billy, you were right, like, then it's gonna aggravate. But if they were like, hey, come on, you guys are mates, like, so it depends on the vibe.
Right.
I don't know what the VC was like, but Nightmare was clearly very heated. Right. And Bill... I don't think Billy went in there to fight. He's not usually the type of guy that's going to go out looking for a fight. But he will fight back if he feels like, it's necessary. So, I still believe they're going to sort it out. Sean Don, what happened? Said Rastov, I need another favor. Did you get your name changed again?
Are you loser again?
No.
Is it really the first one? They're all the, like, little fucking... Oh, because Test has some real, like, cult-like fans, right?
Oh, Yeah, die
some
hard.
real
yeah,
cult,
for sure.
like to the level of the same way that they used to criticize nerds. I've seen of like the Zay-gooners. There's like the Nightmare gooners now. So if they were all in there like fuck Billy, like that would have made it bad. When really it should have been like, come on guys,
Let's
let's
figure this out.
Yeah, let's sort it out. Let's sort it out. Now, I'm not
spent-
saying all fans are like that for either show, right? But I'm just saying there are definitely diehard testies.
Were you hearing some of that while you were there?
No, but I'm saying
Because I've been in
depending
Test
on how-
VC
on
a
the
lot.
vibe,
I don't
right?
think they would just. I think what Test VC would do if Billy joined is everybody would probably get really quiet.
no. I mean no. I mean Nightmare's like state of mind before he joined, right? Like if everyone's in there being
okay.
like fuck Billy,
Like if they were
and
on
like
the fuck
gassing
Billy
them
train,
up, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't in there, but it depends. It depends.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now I'm not criticizing fans. Like you love the shows you love,
Right.
and that's fucking awesome. That's what this whole thing is built over. CJ's a Rastov Gooner. You're my favorite. I have a lot of favorites though, so don't get offended if I say someone else is my favorite as well.
Oh God, now we're getting accusations in the chat.
I mean, we don't know. Like, there's no.
we don't know anything about
if
that.
they don't say that, that's why it's we're not going to entertain that. It's fine. People are going to have their opinions though. I can't really stop people from saying that though.
Right.
Because on live, fucking Boogie said he's gay, and I'm like,
And
no.
And Zeta
I
said it
don't
on
think he's gay.
Rewind.
Thank you for saving my house, Lily. $20. Take my I can't sleep money. Funky chicken, funky
love-
pigeon, funky
No,
pigeon.
that's Top Hat Kiwi. It's Top Hat Kiwi.
Top
I
Hat
made that email.
Kiwi.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
It's
couldn't
Top Hat
see.
Kiwi.
I couldn't see. I thought it was a fucking pigeon. Wait, I gotta do this now. Fuck.
No.
I
Okay.
just
all
wanna
right,
say
so
to
look,
the
you didn't need an
LCU
army. You didn't need an army because they were in Test VC. So that's their little home,
Right.
right?
Home
That's
base.
their little home. So if he went in there, they didn't need an army, but that's where they were all hanging out. I'm genuinely not taking sides because I love them both. I love them both.
I'm not taking sides either because Test was fucking super great to me. I've said it multiple times on live. The fans that they've got in there, like some of their most diehard, like fucking Con, Lucitina. There's a bunch of people in there that are always in there, but they're always in there because they're just hanging out and they're like good fucking people. They're like,
But those people, yeah,
legitimately
those
chill.
people like Khan, Lucitina, they're all just LCU fans, right?
That's what I'm
So-
saying. They're fans of a bunch of shows. They just hang out in that VC because that's where they chill at, and that's because
Good
Nightmare
vibe.
and Grim are in there a lot.
But they do have some very cult-like fans, and I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing, right? They got some dedicated ass fans, and it's
yeah,
awesome.
diehard.
Good loyalty.
It does remind me of what Nerds was like originally. I can't help but draw comparisons, and if you take that in a negative way, that's on you, because that's not how I mean it.
What were they?
But it's gonna be, you know. Now
The Nerds-
I don't know if sorry, Amac. I'll
It's
just
okay.
want to say one more thing, and then I'll. I when I'm on Aussie, I just can't fucking stop.
You're good. You don't get to talk on a bunch of other shows.
If someone comes at me, right? Do I have fucking cult-like gooners that attack people back? I hope so. I don't think so, but I
Right.
hope so.
Welcome,
Okay.
Xylee.
What's up? I'm so stressed out over today. I ran to Taco Bell and got me some stress food.
Yum. What'd you get?
What'd you get?
Crunchwrap Supreme with extra nacho cheese and a soft taco and made it supreme.
W. Xylee.
I
Yes.
think
Had
Crunchwrap
to.
Supreme. I think that's what my lady usually gets when
I
we get
love
Taco Bell.
a Crunchwrap Supreme. I'm hoping that they did work it out. Just to let you know, Billy and Nightmare,
Mm-mm.
because
They didn't.
They did not.
They didn't. We jumped into the test VC while they were in there. They were battling it out. Like
It sounds
Boogie called Billy
worse.
and he left because he's like, Boogie is more important than this stupid fight. But they were just going at it. Like neither would give up ground.
wait, they were still.
It's gonna be on
Okay.
Test.
I know.
Okay.
Are we?
Okay.
Xylee, did you hear about Zeta?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was driving to Taco Bell as I was getting messages. All right, hold on. All right.
I love you in the hat, by the way.
The
I
hat is
just
so
suit
gangster,
you
bro.
So well.
It's
The
so
vibe.
gangster.
I just,
just have to
can't.
say that.
I just can't get the brim bent enough for me. Anyway, all right. Look, I'm gonna need all the hosts of the LCU to not sync up. Okay, look at last Friday.
Like periods?
So I need to crash out.
Almost like
Okay.
periods,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Almost like.
Like a bunch of us got drunk Friday. Friday was crazy. A bunch of us crashed out today. See, the thing is, the difference is y'all didn't see my crash out because I left the Discord and had my crash out in the comfort of my home. Okay? Bro, we don't need to be synced
You
up.
cut the content then, did you? No, I'm just joking.
You know what? In spite of Keem, that's why I left, so I wouldn't have that crash out in front of a camera.
You
Fair
That was
enough.
my big fuck you to Keem. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pokey Gaga, for the $5. Rastov, I can't believe you told me to suggest that test clip to rewind. Why do you want to see the world burn? Yes, Rastov, why did you set Billy and Nightmare up in
Poke
this fight?
Gaga.
That
Why
was a
did you tell me to tell you to suggest the clip to rewind?
Yeah, who did that?
He did.
Poke Gaga was the super
Poke
chat.
Gaga did because he was looking. So like because Keem was talking that rewind doesn't rewind, he suggested all of the boring clips he remembered from the day.
And it
You know-
burned the world down.
And the
Yeah.
sad thing is like Billy. Oh, it's okay, Hugh. I know what you meant when you wrote that one. Billy wasn't making fun of his language.
No, I know.
No, yeah.
It was literally a dick joke, and it was because, and somebody was blaming me in chat. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, go ahead, blame me because I was the one.
Someone
going,
always blames you though.
yeah, of course. But I was like, this clip is so boring. Why are we watching this? Billy, quick, make something funny. And he made a dick joke.
Yeah.
All it was.
I was trying to
Yeah, you
explain
said make
that.
it interesting.
Yeah, I was trying to explain that earlier. Like, they did that on purpose to do the meme. It was part of the fucking joke, like rewinding the fucking rewind, and it was supposed to be a quick, silly fucking thing. And I wish it would have ended at that. But
I know,
now
I hate it.
I'm
'cause I
worried
love
now
Best
because
Boys.
I like Nightmare
Well,
and
why
Grimm
are
a
you
lot.
worried? I do too. I do too.
Because I don't want to
love
see
them
them
both.
fight you guys. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's fucking even. I don't think it's good for either audience because you guys are both doing a good fucking job.
It's not bad for Rewind's audience, I tell you that much. As a guy who's been on the receiving end, it's not bad for Rewind's audience. It's bad for yours. If Billy and you are having a beef, or even a fake beef, or a fucking beef adjacent, you're the one getting fucked. All right, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Adjacent.
Okay. Okay. I have
Motherfucker said beef
PTSD.
adjacent.
Beef adjacent.
It's I'm just saying I've said things relating to something that Billy said, and people are like, Restov's coming for Billy. We're gonna kill him in my.
But the thing
Darcy.
is, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, Darcy Fox with the 10. It was nice to hear Rastov defend the Anzacs. If there's a real fight happening, you want the Anzacs on your side. Tell him, King. True. Like, just like me, all right, New Zealand and Australia, we're the supporters, all right? So we'll go out to support and provide fucking backup and whatever you need, medics, engineers,
Yeah.
you know, like fucking firefighters, police, everything. Everything happens.
Well,
Hugh
here's the
with the
thing.
5 said, I'll just.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm
Yep.
I'm being.
No, you're good. And then I'll let you talk. I promise.
Ugh.
Xylee, Billy ended saying he will use Nightmare's ancestors tomorrow to get donos. No, it was bad. It was bad. They were back and forth because you know what it's like. I mean, I love Billy. I love Nightmare. Both of them are the type of guys that want the last word.
Yes. And they're both stubborn as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, Billy, I thought that Nightmare would have time to calm down
Mhm.
until test, and then Billy was going to jump on and they were going to square it.
That still might
And
happen.
then-
You never know.
It could happen. But then Amax said, apparently they're having a beef in the VC. And I was like, oh God, this is not enough
Billy,
time.
Billy went down there with he goes, I want to make this good. I want to make this good. I want to, square it away. He literally said that before he dropped down in there.
okay.
And then
believe
I
you.
dropped down in there and they were doing a little bit of looping because that's another thing Billy does. Billy does also loop. And so does Nightmare. And they were looping. I was like, okay, bro, you know what? I'm going to go get me some stressed Taco Bell. Boogie has stressed cookies and stressed bananas. I'm getting me stressed Taco Bell. And, and now I'm hearing that and I'm like, shit. And here's the thing. We love the test audience. A lot of the test audience watches Rewind. Like, we love all these guys. I love
Same with
Nightmare
Aussie.
and Grimm. I love Nightmare and Grimm. But I mean, it was a dick joke. That's all it was.
that's why there's a part of me that wonders, is it forced? I don't want it to be forced, but I also, if it was forced, I'd accept it, right? But it's a very, to everyone else, minor. To Nightmare, big. If it is forced, fair enough, because we're talking about it for almost a whole episode of Aussie. Happened on Rewind, probably going to happen in Test. This is your fault, Becky. You have lied so many times, I don't believe anything anymore. I didn't even believe Boogie was crashing out, so I called him. And I was like, bro, this isn't real, right? And he's like, no, Rastalvira, it really is real.
No, I could tell Boogie's was real. Billy actually gave the great example of why I thought Boogie's was real. Because Boogie, if I'm in the middle of talking and he hops in, he'll wait till I finish. Or he'll go, let me stop you for a bit. Or he says something. But he said, fuck it, and left. And then he came back. He doesn't usually do that. That's what made me think Boogie was real.
Yep. So like, but that's the thing is, right, because we've been burned by so many things that have been found out to be fake before, I'm like, what's real? What's not? Is the Nightmare versus Billy to build hype for Test to get more viewers? I don't know. Right. Has it been done before? Yes. Will it get done again? Yes. Do I mean specifically by their show? No.
I'm wondering, and I don't mean this as a dig at all. I'm not taking a dig, all right? But Nightmare hasn't been getting a lot of sleep, like, at all.
That could be it, too.
Like, he'll be up 4 days straight. And when you're tired, when you're overly tired, you get overly sensitive. You know what I mean? It's going to be the slightest thing. Yes, like a bug can make you crash out, and before you know it, you got holes in your wall because you're so damn tired and just angry. And I'm wondering if maybe it's that. You know? Because it literally was just a dick joke.
Do you think if Billy would have asked him, did I hurt your feelings, instead of asking him, are you butthurt, do you think it would have went differently?
No.
You don't think so?
Because when Nightmare's mad, he's like a raging fucking bull.
So it didn't matter how Billy responded. He was going to be upset no matter what, is what you're saying.
I believe so. And that's the thing about Billy. Once Billy is mad, he's like a raging fucking bull. So what you have are two raging bulls doing this now. And I'm hoping it could stop. Because Billy is a petty motherfucker.
Yes, he can be.
And so is Nightmare.
I'm going to be honest with you. You know that saying, test my gangsta? Don't test Billy's petty.
No. But even Nightmare, like when Billy was like, you gonna let me talk? And he was like, no. You gonna let me talk? No. Like that's what made me think, like, is this fake? Because it almost sounded like he was laughing, but I don't know. And I thought
it was fake up to that point. Like when he was just saying no and interrupting him, I thought he was just doing it because it was funny.
That's when I thought it was fake.
I see that's the thing. I think it started out as Billy was trying to make light of it,
that's
but then I think when Billy realized it was real, okay, now I'm mad.
Right.
You know,
you could tell the tone.
Yeah, the tone changed.
Oh yeah, I mean it's two friends, right? It's one friend being like, "How can you not accept that this upset me?" And then the other friend being like, "How could you assume I did this on purpose?"
Right.
Right. And so both of them have valid fucking things of what you would expect from your friend, but they clash.
Shout out Pirate Contra. Yeah. Welcome to Cash Cow. And yes, I will be in the VC after every show. Definitely after this one, because I'm obviously going to be watching Test. And fuck, I'm just hoping that Billy comes on there. They fucking butt heads for a little bit, figure it out.
Well, if it ended like it did, I don't know if that's gonna
It did
happen.
not end well.
Oh, fuck my life, bro.
It was a very sarcastic, like, Boogie's way more important than you guys. Like,
I'm gonna go hang with my friend because I love him. Yeah. It was like a slide.
Ooh. Shit.
because like with me, right? If I'm being a Karen, and I can be a Karen, because I've been a Karen a couple times where I've actually annoyed Billy. I don't think I've ever made him angry, but I've annoyed him. So if I know that if I've actually annoyed him, I'm probably wrong. Because he's never done anything but be supportive and you know, nothing malicious, right? So then I apologize and we square it and we're fine. So I don't know, bro. They'll sort it out. I have no doubt they'll sort it out.
I've seen, since I've been a host, I think I've seen Billy upset legitimately like one time, and that was like yesterday when he got like a really weird comment, and when he went the fuck in on that person, I was like, holy shit, Billy's got that fucking dog in him for real. But
you know what's funny? Everybody thinks that Billy is this big marshmallow funny guy. Y'all obviously don't pay attention to his lyrics.
That's exactly. I got scared that Billy was gonna know my full name before I became a host, because I was watching Rewind one night and you guys were going through like a lot of their music, or a lot of his music, and I was really vibing. So I woke up the next morning and I was like, I'm gonna listen to that "Give Me That Gibby" song. So I put it on my phone, and my wife was like, "What are you listening to?" And I was like, "That is Billy the Fridge. He's the host that's on the fucking LCU on that Rewind show." And she said, "Oh, he's a real rapper." And I was like, "Yeah, the lyrics are actually like fucking legitimate as fuck," because I didn't know if he was like a funny rapper or if he was
So
like...
why did you worry about him knowing your real name? Why would he want to know your real name?
No, I should have led with that. My bad, Xylee.
Yeah.
I subscribed to his channel with I was on my wife's phone, so it was my wife's full name for her YouTube. So I subbed, and I was like, oh fuck, let me unsub just in case, because I don't know how that works. But it's not like I'm worried about Billy having that fucking information. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I was just saying
that sounds like a slip.
I was making a
slip.
Yeah, I was making a stupid decision before I became a host, because I was like, I don't want people looking up my bullshit. Not that I'd be worried about Billy at all, for sure.
Well, he probably, being that he's been on YouTube for a really long time, I'm pretty sure he took away the notification every time somebody subscribes to your channel, because I know I did a long time ago, because it's annoying as fuck.
That's a good fucking point.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So.
And not everybody's channel shows like you're subscribed to them, if that makes sense. Some people can hide it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think Billy's dope. Oh, go ahead.
Why do you guys think that Test only got like maintained like 10% of the viewers that got sent to them? Because we sent them $5,000.
Well, Becky was crashing out though. Yeah, Becky was crashing out, and then they came
I didn't
back.
watch Test because of that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What was going to be the news? What was going on with Test, or what the hell was going on with Becky? And then while you were up there with Tina, and after I left, I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab the clips now, because I know not much is going to happen. It's Rastoff and Tina, you know? So I didn't have a chance to even go watch Tess.
I think she's doing the crashing out on purpose so that Queens doesn't get beat by other shows, to try and like... The redirect is obviously very fucking important. That's why it's such a big deal to the shows if you miss or fuck up a redirect. It's obviously important. And for her to sit there and act like it definitely is not important, I think is fucking insane. Zeta Ray.
Well, I find it kind of funny. Wasn't this the third one in a row? Okay, this was how many head-to-heads have they gone have they had so far?
This was the fourth one.
Yeah, they did
the fourth one. 3 out of 4 ended the Queen's live stream early. What happens when, okay, you have 1, then you have 2. What happens when there's a third time? It becomes a pattern, right?
Mm-hmm.
I sent dolls to the Queen's members twice, and they didn't stay. I felt so bad. I was like, come on, you sick of chance, guys? Nope. Fuck.
I think if they didn't retain some of those viewers, it was definitely because of the crash out. And I think Test is definitely super niche. Like, they definitely have their fans. I think you have to watch a couple episodes of Test to get the hype. Like, if you just watch one out of context, you'll be like, okay, these guys are having a fun time, but I'm not, like, super invested. It's a show that you have to keep watching it.
I was more bringing it up to be like, people don't care about this fucking war anymore, right? Like, nobody gives a shit about someone going up against Queens. It wasn't to do with Test specifically, but, like... Even Aussie had less than fucking TikTok the first day, right? Because that was the big hype day. Mm-hmm. Then Aussie had less. Then Dolls is a new show, with a new host and somebody that they haven't really, 5,000 people haven't really seen too much of.
Right.
And then obviously Test is like, kind of similar. So I don't know. I think maybe they just don't care anymore. So the ones that are, or it could be because the first day Keem was like, I'm doing a fucking, merch giveaway.
Yeah.
It could have been that.
Yeah.
They offered us the free merch. So
I
it
think
could have
that
been that. But I just wanted to know if you guys had any other theories on it. I think people don't care about it anymore.
It definitely gets old, especially if she's just gonna crash out every time as her like defense. It's not like she's bringing up new content or a new method of retaining members or anything. She's just getting drunker and stupider and throwing shit. And like, yeah, that
Jamar
works.
said all they did was try to be rewind and they failed. Maybe that's also why Nightmare is so soft.
So that's what I was
maybe. Oh yeah, no, you go, Amex. Sorry,
No.
I talk so much. You talk.
No, it's okay. I actually think I might have said it when you left. So I'm fine.
No, say it again.
Say it
Do it again.
No, just that they like Grim came up and was like, we're gonna test rewind, and then they ended up not rewinding because they're like, this is boring. I don't want to talk about this shit. So they really didn't rewind.
You know what would have been funny is if they tested rewind and they jumped up and they did like fucking Baby Nightmare and then spun the wheel and then did like fucking.
Oh my god.
That would have been funny.
And then did
that
a
would
tier
have been
list.
funny as hell. I could see Grim doing a Baby Grim. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If that's what we were gonna do, that's how I would do it. I would literally double down on the way that rewind does shit now. Just be like, see, this is what the people want.
That would be funny.
That would have been a funny way to do it as well. However, today I'm thinking that they're definitely going to be rewinding because they're going to be talking about what happened on Rewind, guaranteed on their show today. So, shout
That's
out
fine.
Bigfoot with the $5. Is Cafe still going tomorrow at 8? Cafe is the best. Lolcow Rewind.
LOL.
Yeah, nothing's changed with the schedule or anything like that. Unless nerds decided they wanted to swap with you guys. I don't know if you guys made an agreement there or not, but yeah,
Wait,
nothing's
what's going
changed.
on?
Cafe was trying to see if they could go on Thursday instead.
They're prime time.
Okay, because I do know if y'all are doing the prime time, you're still doing your regular show also.
Yeah. You do 2 shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 shows.
Unless you're dolls.
Unless you're
Then you make
dolls.
excuses.
Yeah. and then you have some tech issues that could have been ironed out in the time slot that you didn't go in.
Hey, Mac, what do you feel about dolls? I don't watch it, but it does exist, and you do. So what do you think about it?
I don't know. I mean, I think they're trying to find their groove.
Honest and brutal, Mac. Honest and brutal. We want that talking smack and that energy. Let's get it.
Well, I think they're trying to find their groove, but I don't know. I don't know if Pup has she will talk, but it just kind of veers off into like left field. And so I don't know if she can stay on a subject and like stay there.
Okay.
Beans. I love Beans.
She have TikTok brain?
A TikTok brain?
Yeah.
Is that like from TikTok? I don't know. I don't TikTok.
ADHD. Major
okay.
ADHD.
You gotta watch Subway
It's like
Surfers on
you
the
can't
bottom.
you can't focus for longer than like 30 seconds because
So
all
you're,
of the
like,
media that you're exposed to
scrolling
is
through?
like fucking
Just
30-second
going.
clips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Makes sense.
it'll be interesting, to see if she can like get on a track and stay there. So we'll see. But I do know when I got redirected from Queens yesterday, I probably only lasted 5 minutes. It just wasn't. I don't know. It didn't grab me.
But they got a lot of support out the gate, right?
Yeah, but is it just people that want to look at them? Not
And
listen
if
to
they
what
make
they
money
have
and
to
that's
say.
and that's if
Yeah,
that's how
I
they
mean,
make money and they
make it-
make good
yeah.
money, then fuck it, right? But
Yeah.
So if it's working, cool. But if
If
not,
it's working, work it.
I don't know. I'd like to see Beans find some success. I like Beans. I don't know much about Pup Cup yet because I only saw her sort of like when she was trying out. And then the one time I did say, you know what, let me just see what Dolls is about. I don't think she showed up for work that day.
It was at her hair appointment.
Yeah.
FYI, I just want to let you know, Rastoff, you know how you told us that we got to keep the chat up for it to go onto the leaderboards?
yeah.
Once you edit, the chat's gonna be gone. Just to let you know.
Yeah. If you edit out that part, the chat's gonna be.
So when you edit that, the chat's gonna be. I mean, listen, there's nothing you can do. You're still gonna end up making what you're gonna make anyway. It's just your leaderboard's gonna be off by a day. We also have a stream that's not there in the leaderboard.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So Yeah, because I had to edit something. So, all right, I'm getting out of here. I will talk to y'all later. Behave yourselves.
Always a pleasure.
We will.
Oh, we will. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know about everyone else.
Thank you for coming, Xylee.
Yep, no problem. Peace out.
Peace.
Sluts.
All right, now that she's gone, which one of us is going to crash out? Rewind has not enough information, and Rastov doesn't have enough work.
Oh, God. Don't put more on Rostov's plate. Poor thing.
What words can you say in Australian on YouTube that you can't say in Australia in real life?
I don't know, bro. I'm fucking tapped, dude. I'm genuinely so goddamn tapped, man. Like, what was today? Like, actually, for real.
It was crash
You
out
guys
day.
had an actual plan of shit that you wanted to go over. I need to get AMAC onto the actual docket so that you can like pull up and share shit.
Because right now I just have 2 monitors. If you were able to pull shit up off the docket, I do have a bunch of stuff in there, I think. I have the Wholesome Boogie video. I've got a bunch of stuff about giants. One of the things I wanted to talk about tonight, if there wasn't crash outs all fucking day and there wasn't stuff to actually cover like we had to, we were going to talk about the Nephilim and giants. Because I said yesterday, before God took my power and sent me out into the world of danger, that the Nephilim, or maybe giants, had been found in New Zealand. Rastov didn't know anything about it. However, with a little bit of research, I found what might be an AI video. I can't tell.
I
think it's an AI
I did have
video.
something I wanted to ask the two of you.
Pretty sure it is.
If there was a day that you two wanted to go live without me, right, and do Aussie just to see what it's like without my overpowering presence,
Right.
I want to see what it looks like. Personally, I'd probably still be sitting there watching.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like I don't give AMAC a chance to shine because I fucking talk so much. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Bitch, God.
Fuck you, AMAC. How could you say that to me?
Can't believe
Oh
you
my
said that.
God. Like, totally.
Oh, and Steak scammed the fans once.
I scammed the fans? When did I scam the fans?
Because they paid for you to do the chick voice that whole episode and you didn't. But I told
Wait
them
a
that
second.
it was because it was the Veteran Day one. So I said you would do it another time.
So I have to do the girl voice on another video. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fine. That's accurate.
Because I said you didn't do it on purpose. It was just a really fucking intense day. And like,
It was an accidental scam. It was an accidental scam. And, okay. Then tomorrow for the stream, I will do the whole stream in my Becky voice. I don't want to. It's
maybe
too
it could
long.
be you and AMAC tomorrow then, and I'll just sit and watch. I could jump in if I need to, but like,
Yeah, I mean,
I
I'm
do
down
want
for
to see
that.
what your guys' chemistry is, just in case.
Hey, Mac, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Well,
She's
let's.
like, yeah, fuck Rastov, he sucks.
He sucks.
Oh,
oi.
Well, I get to make the thumbnails. We'll just call it like Rastov has abandoned us.
You
Let's
clickbait
be-
like Queens and say
yeah.
Rastov quit.
Rastov quit. I just need a picture
Don't
of you
tell.
crying for tomorrow, and I can try and clickbait as well.
Don't tell guys.
Because I did quit TikTok. I made Zeta the new manager of TikTok. Yeah,
Really?
Oh, God.
I did.
Why?
One, because I have so much fucking work to do at the moment.
So you're like,
that
fuck
I just
TikTok.
like staying up, like having to stay up that late, fucks with my sleep so bad. So I'm just like, Zay's awake. She's worked with Glammy before. She, she's good at doing the little things that that Glammy wants to do on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like maybe she could help them try to like monetize themselves a little bit more. And it also cross promotes with like nerds fans, right? Because she can kind of, they got
Tagging
morning
nerds.
coverage and they got nighttime. Yeah.
That sort of works. It fits for me.
We call them the Geek Squad.
I fuck with it. Yeah, we could go tomorrow, me and AMAC, see how we do. Feel the vibe out, hang out with you guys here in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. I know we're sitting at 756 concurrent. I know there's any place that you could be right now. Thank you so much for coming here.
Oh shit!
I'm a free to
We got the
graze.
Grays.
The
We freed the Grays.
We didn't
Let
hit
them
200,
out.
but 171 likes is a solid dash. Well, 30 new members
Connor.
today, which is cool.
Connor, isn't that Connor from Test that never got
It
a
is.
membership?
Connor.
Connor, you're like a
He said-
celebrity around here.
I know. We can recognize that gray name out of all the other gray names
Yeah.
because fucking tech
The first one.
off.
We got Reaper here. We got Little Meeble as well. Any other grays?
Definitely. You
Dunno.
guys know the drill. Connor needs to get his gifted sub. If you're here for it, we're here for it. Change that name from gray to green. We'd love to fucking see Connor in the VC someday.
Connor, did you join? Oh, you have to upgrade. Are you not going to upgrade to Cash Cow on Test and join the Discord, loser?
I can hear you now.
Come on, Connor.
I grab my mic. If I move my mic stand too hard, my little plug comes out and I lose my headphones.
Oh.
Lily Musai, $10. Well, time to try to sleep again. See you all around. Top hat kiwi, top hat kiwi, top hat kiwi, top hat kiwi, top hat kiwi. Thank you so much,
Good night,
Lily, for the
Lily.
support. And I learned what the kiwi was. Are
I'm
they?
very proud of you.
Yep, I think they're dope. I actually did some research on New Zealand today while I was watching the shows. You guys don't have.
Did you?
You guys don't have any big animals, man. I thought y'all'd have something like cool.
No, we have tiny little kiwi bird.
Like we have bears. You know, like lions
You
and
mean
tigers
big
and bears.
animals?
Oh my. And doesn't Australia, like everything there wants to kill you? How come the things in Australia haven't made it to New Zealand ever?
Because you're not allowed to bring fucking animals from a different country into
Yeah.
our
But that's a
country.
new thing though. Like that's, you know,
Is it?
kangaroos aren't, wait, is it kangaroos aren't, no, what is it? Fucking, what do they ride in Egypt? Camels. Aren't camels originally from Australia? They weren't even in the Middle East. They got moved. Back in the day, you were allowed to
don't know.
just move shit.
Well, I mean, it's also like the environment's different, right? Like,
Oh.
holy shit, Carrie with the 20 gifted.
Carrie Sorensen, you are a
Thank
Connor
you
get
so
one?
much.
Connor
fucking
get one?
amazing.
Connor's like, ooh.
Connor's still white. No, Connor. Fuck.
Connor, are you a freeloading bitch?
I don't know how the fuck Connor manages to avoid this. I heard the conspiracy was that Connor had his shit set to not be able to receive a subscription. I don't know if it's true.
He got
Gosh.
one. He got one on their 22-hour stream from Suffer Horse.
He did.
Yeah.
Suffer Horse broke the curse. Okay, W
he
Suffer, W Connor. I love seeing the
It's a
chat
Connor
move a
effect.
lot faster. I love having the white names freed. Thank you guys. Connor said, "Get ready to be rich, Aussie."
Be rich.
Thank you
Connor
so much,
effect.
Connor. We appreciate you bringing your effect here.
Can
Oh,
we
that's
get
so
a
funny.
goal to fire steak? Homie couldn't even hold his own against the potato woman without muting her.
First of all, the swept. I muted that fat bitch because she muted me and didn't realize that I was running OBS, and she couldn't shut the fuck up. She needed it for a moment, and I'm happy to engage with you anytime you need. Well, not anymore, Zeta Ray. I don't think you're gonna be allowed on a lot of shows anymore because you can't watch your fat fucking mouth. That's got to be
Yeah,
difficult.
Should have been muted for
Sean
longer.
Dunn,
looks
why aren't
like.
you a pay pig, man? You need to be a pay pig to Aussie. We need more pay pigs. We need more crowns. We need more everything.
We need the old Aussie. We need the crowns. I'd love to see everybody come back. We're still going to be here. Tomorrow, we're not going to have Rastoff around bringing the mood down, so we're going to be able to really get into the docket without having to rewind Rastoff's busy
chaperone.
day.
Jeez, that is what it's a lot of it is actually.
Yeah, dude, it's because
Chaperone.
you were on like every fucking show today. What, did you miss a show? Or did you go on test?
Well, I woke up when Nerds was live. I jumped on there to say happy birthday to Buff.
Right.
Jumped on
Oh, you
Milkers
took- you
to
took- wait,
say
wait,
thank
wait,
you to
wait.
Becky.
You took your shirt off. You
No,
joined
I mean
the.
I had a singlet on. So I
Singlet,
didn't
singlet.
show bare chest.
He joined the Magic Mike crew though for Buff's birthday. He
I
forgot
did.
To mention that.
Yep. Then I went on Milkers to say thank you to Becky for running the stream, and saying that if they got enough support, then maybe they would keep her on there. Then I was on Lolcow Live. Then I had to run Queens. Then I jumped on Rewind for a little bit, so that one's kind of doesn't count. Now I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm. You gonna be on test?
Mm-hmm.
Is test
No.
even going?
You
People
have
said
to
that
stay
there's
up
I
till
don't
no
know. I mean,
stream.
they sometimes they just don't set up their stream until like super late. So it's like
They're one of those.
Shout out Bruggs. Thanks for saying we need the old Aussie back. Bruggs, I'd love to have you up here, bro, but you say questionable things. You know what I'm saying?
Because he has the apnea.
there we go.
The apnea. I don't want to see you get Zeta Ray. Shout out Bruggs. You got mad love from me.
Oh,
what?
Test
The stream
has
is
their
there?
stream up, and there's some Welsh words in it. So
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's going down. So if you guys are here, we've still got 20 minutes to hang out, but make sure you hang out and stick around because we're going to be redirecting to test, and I think it's going to be a lot to go through, so it should be a good time.
Ian, our favorite fudge packer, how you doing, bro?
Fudge packer.
What's up, Ian?
Yeah, look at him. He's wearing his head condom and everything. He works at an ice cream factory.
Oh, you have to put a beard net on too, huh?
Yeah, it's not
Be
bad.
comfortable.
He actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Makes fudge. Okay.
Yep, he packs fudge for a living. He gets paid for it.
Can we see the fudge?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
Top
No, he's
secret
not allowed.
fudge.
this guy works for Big
Yep.
Fudge. Literally. Sweeping for Big Fudge is crazy. That is awesome. How's your day going, Ian? What's up?
Good. I think today's shows have been a little bit crazy with Becky, Quentin, Nightmare, and Billy getting into it, and then freaking you and Zita getting into it.
All right, what do you think about Billy and Nightmare? Because you love them both, I know that. What's your opinion?
I think.
Go in with the 10. Holy shit, thank you.
Thank you,
All right,
Gwen.
carry on, Ian. Sorry.
He sleeper box like he's always been, because you know he does have that habit of going, like Ziley said, like 4 days straight with no sleep.
So you
Now,
think
he's
it's
known to get. Look what he did. Look what he did to you when you accidentally made a poll. He freaking snapped on you.
So you think he's overly sensitive at the moment because of his sleep? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It could be. I don't know. I'm gonna watch Test to find out, though.
I'm definitely
Get
going to be
some sleep
watching
then.
to find out for sure because I want to know.
I hope it don't continue.
That's the big thing is like I'm excited for the content. I'm excited that it's going to be cool to watch test and see what happens. But I also hope they just fucking make up at the end of it.
Hey, Mac.
Hey, Mac.
Thank you. Hey, Mac.
Thank
I'm trying to
you.
get Connor.
Did you get him?
No,
No, but you gave it
nothing
to
for Connor.
Calamity. Yo,
I know.
Shout out Calamity. That's a
Hey.
good fella in the main chat, bro.
Yeah,
That
we
is
like
awesome.
Calamity.
Yeah, he's good, dude. Thank you again, Gwen. But for tomorrow, since you're a longtime Aussie fan, right, Ian?
Yes. I mean, I got the
Day one.
For me and AMAC,
they got the stream that got taken down.
hell yeah, dude.
Yep.
Oh shit.
For me and AMAC that are going to be here by ourselves without Rastoff tomorrow, what is the type of content you, who's been here from the beginning, what do you want to see the newer hosts do with Aussie?
I want to see the what the fuck he say segment come back. I missed that segment.
The fuck you say?
Okay.
I have talked to BB Phil about that. I think there is a Billy one that's ready to go in the docket. So we might be able to have them do that. I'd have to. Do you guys know the fuck he say and how we do that?
No.
No.
Basically,
Can you
BB
show us
Phil
an example?
hunts clips. I mean, we don't really have enough time.
Well, you could just reference
essentially-
something that was said today.
No, so the fuck he say is basically this, right? So BB Phil goes back and he finds 3 different clips, right?
Okay.
And then for each of the clips, he writes down what the actual quote was, and then 2 fake ones. We read all 3, and you have to guess which is the real one.
Oh,
okay.
I have
Yeah,
seen that actually. I just didn't know that's what it was called.
What ones are
You
correct?
know, it's called the fuck he say.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
I give a kiss to Epic Brady. There you go.
Gotta give a little bit of love. Okay, so that's a good ass idea, Ian. Anything else? And how do you think we're doing?
He's doing pretty good, but I have to run my breaks over.
Thank you for coming.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
You
We'll
pack
see you
that
next
fudge.
time.
Thank you.
He packs it hard. He packs it fast.
Peace.
Bye,
Peace out.
dude. He's
Ian's great.
He's great.
And then I
Oh,
tried.
yeah.
I tried to
Big fan.
drag Boom Boom up here earlier, but then we hopped down into the VC.
Shut up, pussy.
Still
That
with
was
the Billy
actually
fucking
amazing.
tagline. It was.
That scared the shit out of me. I won't even lie. I've got the stream. Hold on, let me mute the stream. What's up? What's up? Hold on.
What is going
God,
on?
Yeah. I was zoned out for a second and I gotta change my entrance audio. Dude. Hey.
What's going on?
Nah, dude.
What are you thinking of the show? What are you thinking about all the drama that happened today? There was a bunch of BS.
So the Becky thing has to be one of the greatest things I've seen this year, with her throwing her microphone and getting crazy. If she's truly gone, which I don't believe it, I'll be a happy lad.
Well, she's still on Milkers.
She's on
So,
Milkers.
like, I just think she's quit.
Queens.
Yeah.
We just got to get a second house for Queens because Zeta came up here and fell on the sword.
That's another reason for me not to watch Milkers.
Mhm.
Did you need another reason?
I mean, no. Dude, I don't know. Milkers is such a. I'm sorry, bro. It's easily live, rewind, and Aussie, in my opinion.
Woo!
But like,
Okay.
dude, no, dude, I can't stand Milkers.
All three shows that Restov is regularly on.
Well,
That's
yeah.
That's what I'm
insane.
saying. I can respect it.
Yeah.
I can respect that list.
Dude, I mean, no, you're just a cool guy, Rastov. What can I say?
I appreciate you, bro. Honestly.
Yeah. Remember that time you saved my dog shirtless who just had surgery from that Chinese restaurant? Remember that?
I'm so sorry.
Rastov, you have to say
Say what?
hi to Russian Grizzly or they're going to literally cry.
What's up, Russian Grizzly?
Russian Grizzly,
good
we,
to see you.
we care whether you cry yourself to sleep or not. You don't have to cry yourself to sleep.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
And we love Mr. Boom Boom Pow.
Russian said, okay, little bro. You're welcome, big bro.
Dude, we gotta get that Connor guy membership on here.
Hell yeah.
I know.
Do you know they fucking grifted? And I say grifted because it was a grift. 1,000 fucking members to get him a goddamn membership. That's insane.
I've heard about that.
It made
That was
Connor,
on what?
Connor's a
Test?
legend.
What was that, on test or was that on something else?
On
It was a
test,
test,
yeah.
Oh, that's when they had like what, the 2,000 members, I think. What was it, like 2,000?
Yeah, they've got so many goddamn members from it. It's been insane.
Dude,
Like,
that's
he has made them more money than fucking probably like some shows made this month. Like, it's wild.
That's why he said we were
Dude.
going to be rich trying to get him a membership. That's funny.
That June paycheck is gonna look nice for them.
Holly Dolly said, become a member. Band World is $4.99 a month. Cash Cow is $9.99 a month. And Cash Cow will get you into Discord. And if you want to know where all the drama is, where everything actually happens, where it's all going the fuck down, it's literally in the Discord. Keemstar has said it. Keemstar is so fucking accurate. I can spend pretty much all day when I'm not doing all my like adult bullshit personal responsibilities. I can just fucking hop in main chat whenever I get free time or into any one of the VCs and talk to people and have a good fucking time. I started out as a viewer, and here I am. Rastov started out as a viewer. Here he is. AMAC started out as a viewer. Here she is. Well, lots of people are coming in and getting a spot. And right now, if you're watching like Becky fall the fuck apart, Becky needs more ops, bro. I need more ladies to join the Discord that want to be on a show so that they have more fucking options. Tina D needs a host. This is the fucking time to go ahead and join the fucking Discord, bro. And Russian
you know
said I
what?
was saying, okay, little bro, to someone else. Okay, cool, Russian. We're straight. I thought you were coming for me, and I was going to be cool about it.
And if you're gonna cash cow to Aussie.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, or pay pig or crown to Aussie or live. Either one
Can
is
somebody
fine
gift
to
me a crown? Somebody
always
gift
saw you
me a
say
crown
that.
membership?
I feel like with how much you donate, you could just be a crown.
Nah. It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry.
King
Why is
Boom Boom
Michelangelo
Pow.
always hating on me?
Michelangelo, why the fuck are you always hating on AMAC? Hop in the VC, bro.
We gotta be nice to Michelangelo. He's had a pretty rough week. Okay, he's had a rough week.
That's why I wanted
He's
to
gonna
let him
take
in
it
so
out
he
on
could
me?
talk.
I'm just kidding.
What was that, hey, Mac?
If you want to bring him
said
in, I'll drop out.
So he gets to take it out on
He's
me
not there
because he
yet.
had a hard week.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't. It's not a. It's a
I know.
privilege to be an intern. It's
I
not an
know.
insult.
I know. He's just talking shit to me.
I feel bad for
No.
talking about Michelangelo's stuff, so I wanted to say hi to him and bring him up. Can we bring up Bruggs? Is that safe?
Yeah, it's safe, it's fine.
I want to bring up Bruggs, Mr. Boom Pow. Thank you much for the
Yeah, I'll
support.
bring it up.
Thank you so much for
Always
popping
appreciate
in. Thank you so much for helping with the
Yeah.
thumbnails. You're the fucking bomb, dude.
Have a great night.
All right, let's bring Bruggs up. Mr. Bruggs, welcome to LOL Cow Aussie. I know you're a long-time viewer, first-time calling. How are you doing today, buddy?
What's up, guys? My camera, the settings are a bit off.
Are
Don't forget the
apnea's got you.
coloring.
Are
The
you
apnea's
streaming
got you.
from
Apnea's got me.
inside, like one of the Oblivion gates?
I know. Is that a
I think
crack
he
in the
might
wall?
be. Yeah, he's had a crack in the
Yeah.
wall for a long time.
It's always been there.
How you
Yeah,
doing,
Forever,
Bruggs?
man.
How's life, man?
I'm doing well. Doing well. I heard you guys asking Ian about the direction of Aussie as an OG porter. I thought I should add my 2 cents.
I would love to hear
Yeah.
your 2 cents. Let's get it.
Yep.
Look, new age Aussie is nothing like old Aussie. Like, old Aussie is more comparable to the new test, right? It's like practically the same thing. It's two buddies on a show, shooting shit. Bunch of parasocial people watching, you know, dropping huge amounts of money. That's old Aussie for you. But new Aussie...
Getting drunk and then getting milked for
True. Oh, Billy, what's up?
Welcome, Billy the Fridge. Billy, if you have anything to say, Bruggs will be quiet and let you talk.
Bruggs, I really wanted your 2 cents. The problem is somebody paid a dono quite a while ago. It was a guy named Hugh Jass. And I respect his opinion. But he said Boley said that he was going to bait donos on the back of Nightmare's ancestors.
That was a typo.
tomorrow on Rewind. He meant to say Billy was going to bait donos.
Did clarify that in the chat.
And Billy did 100% say that. But it
Yes,
was
he
in
did.
response to Nightmare saying that Billy read a dono about Nightmare's people that was less than savory. And I disavowed the dono. And Nightmare trying to hold a dono reading against me, I thought was uncouth. I was simply reading a dono. I can't be held accountable for donos. And him trying to hold that against me, I said, I'm going to do a dono drive tomorrow against your ancestors, which was a joke. I'm not going to do that. I just wanted to point that out.
Do that either.
I wanted to point that out because Hugh Jass said that, and I don't want to bring any more jokes because jokes are banned now. Apparently,
They're bad. Yeah.
Jokes are against the rules. Here.
Will you be appearing on TIS tonight?
I guess there's an educational segment, and I'm gonna be tuning in. Look, at the end of Rewind, I was being a son of a bitch, and I said a lot of terrible things, and I probably owe apologies for those things to Nightmare and Grimm, but also they were in response to Nightmare being triggered by a joke that I thought was perfectly not even like a problem, like a dick joke, right? That he took way too much offense to. So I went nuclear afterwards. And I do feel bad that I went nuclear on the boys because they're the boys. Those are my buddies. They're my friends. But guess what? I go nuclear on people, even my fucking friends. So I don't feel too bad about it. But I do feel bad about it because they're my buds. But I'm
Do you
here
also
to say,
feel like you were treated fairly, though?
no, not at all.
That's what I was about to ask. Do you feel like you were defending yourself?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I asked him to bring up the history of why what I said was offensive. And he said, the history is that children were beaten. And I'm like, no. Why was what I said offensive? Historically. You're just dumping trauma on my statement because you want to be offended. And he said, no, I'm offended because children were beaten. And I said, no, you're doing think of the children on me because you want to be angry. That's not okay. You're choosing to be offended right now and bringing my name into it. And he couldn't grasp that. So he's like, no, see, I'm offended because all these people were hurt. And I'm like, yeah, but what does that have to do with what I said? He's like, well, you said something offensive because this word sounds like this word. And I'm like, yeah, but what does that have to do with any of the actual terrible trauma that you're putting on a dick? You're putting beaten children and generational suffering on a dick joke and bringing me into it. That's kind of a Dioc move, you know?
Don't be a Dioc.
Right?
Gonna pop
That
you
was
up
our
and put you
problem.
down
That
at
was our
Dioc.
problem. And he was like, I was like, Doug, show me where he said also not what I said. Look, dude, I just wanted to see where historically what I said was offensive. And you gave me like a history lesson on how bad it was for children at one point in time. I'm like, what does that have to do with what I said? He said, no, see, we've had it hard far too long. And I'm like, seems like you should probably let it go then, because I just made a dick joke and you're making it about generational trauma. That's where I was coming from. And then afterwards, I was a little bit of a Dioc myself.
Tiny Dioc.
But I was doing it with full intent to be an ass. Like I was going scorched earth because you'd pissed me off. You'd basically said that what I said was, Trauma Alert put up a post saying that I was calling for the Welsh genocide.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like your
That
softness,
shit was 100% clickbait. Oh my god, that was
your
not even, like-
softness led to my accusation of calling for the Welsh genocide. You cannot say that didn't happen.
So bottom line, you guys are gonna sort it out, and it's gonna be fine.
Nightmares in the
I
chat.
hope so. Like here's the thing. I am a devilish little shit, right? And one thing Nightmare said that was wild, he was like, you wouldn't say that if it was about an African language. And I'm like, hold up, racist. Yeah, I fucking would. Give me one African word that sounds like dick, that sounds like vagina, that sounds like anything. I'll make that fucking joke. Don't evoke racism to say I wouldn't do something, because I'll fucking double do it. I'll double dog do it, dude. Let me tell you about
you said some nuts shit that I'm just like, bro, how do you just get away with saying this stuff? And you're just like,
yeah,
just say it. I just say it.
So
Like,
just fucking say it,
man.
dude. Because here's the thing, it's comedy. Nightmare says
don't make
again, not what I implied. It's not. It doesn't matter what you implied, dude. You can take the fucking things that you said, and I hope you have screen capped them again, because what you said evoked your feelings being hurt off of a tiny little joke I made, which has now been drama reporting that I called for the Welsh genocide. So something got blown out of proportion here.
Yeah, that might have been Keem. He might have blown that shit out of proportion and then added Gino and said,
Yeah.
look at what Billy did.
He was stirring shit up in the main chat.
If
And
you
I just
don't
wanna
make up
say-
with Nightmare, then what? Like, where does that leave you guys?
I will probably just try to make all the test fans okay with us not being okay. Because I don't want the test fans to feel like they have to choose between rewind and test. I want them to be comfortable watching test and rewind. It's not an RWO versus don't mess with test situation.
Mm-hmm.
If it was, I would feel bad for any fan who felt like they had to pick a side. You don't.
And
I
also,
like both shows.
anybody in the chat talking shit about like Nightmare should hop up. We have 2 minutes left on the show. He knows there's not enough time
1
to have
minute.
this. Yeah, he knows there's not enough time for this conversation. So,
Dude,
Call him a pussy on his show and send him money over there.
Yeah, he's not a pussy at all for not jumping up. There's no time.
Yeah,
I would have came up earlier, but him and I were talking for like an hour in the Discord, and it was going a little further and then nowhere, and then further and then nowhere. It was like we were making some headway and then falling back, and then eventually Boogie called me, and I was like, oh, I gotta go talk to my buddy pal Boogie. I was supposed to call him after Rewind, but
he was not supposed to call you. He was supposed to be fucking asleep.
He's my buddy. He had to call me. He couldn't sleep.
He got told to leave his phone in the other room and go to fuck to bed, because that's why he's crashing the fuck out.
He's my buddy.
Last thing I'm gonna say real quick is Rastov, I do need you to do the redirect.
I already did that.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Continue. My bad.
And go watch Lolcow Test. They're gonna educate you on why dick jokes are Welsh genocide. Apparently.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think.
They have deleted the video of you calling for the Welsh genocide on
Drama Alert?
So
You mean that was this? Well, my lawyers will be able to pick up the video when I sue.
Yikes.
Okay. Well, we do have to shut it down. Bruggs, thanks for coming. We're gonna get our we're gonna go ahead and LOL cow Aussie. We want to thank Billy the Fridge for coming up and speaking his piece. Bruggs, tomorrow hop in the VC a little bit earlier. I can get you in here. You can say your piece. I know you're gonna be very critical, but I honestly want to hear what you've got to say to make Aussie the best I can.
And drop 50 gifted for old time's sake.
Fuck off. I wanted to wish you guys luck. Don't worry about comparing to Rastov.
No, we gotta end the show.
Okay?
We gotta end
It'll
the
be a
show.
different
Fucking shut the fuck up. We're over time. Send the redirect.
How?
You just end the stream.
You just end it. Okay, bye.
I didn't realize I'd be streaming from hell when I joined.